There's something significant about the name Jake or Jacob. I keep hearing that. That name. That name keeps coming up for a while now. But heavy on Jake. I keep hearing that name. Rich rising, rich rising, rich rising. Welcome in, y'all. Those that will be watching the replay, pick a number between 1 and 3. All the decks can resonate with you, or all of the messages can resonate with you, but the one that you picked most likely will resonate more than any of them. Hello. Rich rising, y'all. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for the gifts. We'll be doing soul messages today. So pick a number between 1 and 3. So it'll be pick a pile. Welcome back, Claudine. It will be pick a pile today. So pick a number between 1 and 3 here. And we'll see what messages come out. What soul messages come out at this time. Messages that you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A lot of 3s. A lot of 3s. You guys must be aligned with each other with the same message, picking those 3s. 3 is a number also of alignment. 3 is also the number of the Ascended Masters, in a sense, is as well. So angelic support and angelic assistance. Hey, welcome in. So some of you could be getting some heavy angelic support here. 333 has been following me for months. I was just about to say that too. 333 can be very significant. Okay. We'll let a few more people fall in here while I go ahead and get these messages together. Those that are just joining, we are doing pick a pile. So pick a number between 1 and 3. And whichever number you pick will most likely resonate with your spirit, the message that you need to know at this time. All of the messages can resonate with you also as well, not just that number that you picked. Thank you for the roses. All right. How was you guys this weekend? How was the weekend for y'all? How was you guys this holiday, Christmas? I'm glad Christmas is over. Okay. Christmas came so fast. But I'm just so glad it's over with, to be honest. Alright. Thank you, Spirit, for assisting me and these messages that are they needing to know at this time for the collective. not what they want to know, Ashe. Messages that they need to know at this time, soul messages. Thank you for liking the live. Hashtag For You page in the chat for me, please, if you can. Like and share the live. Let's get some more people in here. Those that are meant to see this message and receive this message will be drawn into this live at this time. Gratitude. California could be significant. Thank you, Claudine. Those that are just joining, pick a number between 1 and 3. We're doing pick a pile today. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, y'all. Rich Rising, welcome in. Heavy on angelic support right now is what I'm picking up on. So a lot of you may be, I'm picking up on like, you may be seeing like angelic messages coming across your timeline. Certain birds, particular birds. Some of you may be seeing white birds also as well. Really kind of just getting drawn to the light is what I'm picking up on. Clarity and truth also as well is what I'm picking up on. So a lot of you guys will be feeling more clear. So if you haven't been feeling clear, like some of that energy, you're going to be starting to feel a little bit more clear now. Things are going to start moving in the direction that they're supposed to be moving. Some of you may have had a lot of people in your energy that was keeping you in the energy of not having a clear mindset. Pray today over clarity. Ashe. Those that are just joining, we are going ahead and doing a pick a pile. So whichever message that you pick, number it resonates with you the most. All of the messages can resonate with you also as well. But pick a number between 1 and 3. And that will be your most urgent message in a sense at this time. The message that most resonates with your spirit that you need to know. I am going to channel some messages, Spirit is saying. So I'm going to channel some messages first before I go ahead and get into the piles. Just extra clarification is what I'm hearing, to let certain people know that this is their message. Someone's name is Diane. Someone recently took a trip to Ross, or Diana Ross could be significant. You may have listened to some sort of Diana Ross songs or something significant about Diana Ross here. Some of you may have flying monkeys around you. I'm picking up on family in particular. Some of you may need to watch out for certain family members. I'm hearing keep things quiet. Some of you need to keep certain things quiet at this time because certain family members are not in your best interest. They come off as if they are, but they're really not. Yeah, my eye's starting to twitching. Someone's running rumors. Someone's talking about somebody behind their back. So heavy on the family. My eye just started really twitching. Your left eye can be twitching a lot lately, or something can be significant about your left eye. You can be kind of rubbing your eye, or just something significant about your eyes. Turtles are significant. Someone may have a pet turtle is what I'm picking up on. Red cardinals are significant. The significance of ancestors could be around you, or a certain particular spirit guide, or a particular loved one in general. But this is picking up on more of a loved one. Someone who passed on that you were very close to could be surrounding you at this time. They're coming through with the red bird. Okay, so you've been seeing a red bird the past couple weeks lately. They're protecting you. Okay, you be seeing 444 a lot also as well. They may be letting you know of certain things that you may not be seeing fully clearly, but something surrounding January is really going to clear some things out. It's going to clear the air for you. Turtles, something to where you may not be moving to the pace that spirit wants you to move. You may be moving too slow, in a sense. So it's kind of like some catch up energy. Kind of like slowly moving your feet, like procrastination energy. I feel like you've been picking up on the energy of procrastination for a while also as well. You've been hearing that word procrastination, but it's like it's not clicking in a sense, or it's clicking, but it's like, where's the motion in a sense? Here's what I'm picking up on. Whales could be significant also as well. Pinocchio is coming up also, so that could be something surrounding childhood. Someone may have recently got some keys, or you may be getting a new home. I'm hearing an apartment. So someone may be moving here soon. Crows are significant also as well. Someone's been hearing crows a lot outside their window. I'm picking up on even when you're driving, you've been seeing a lot of crows, a lot of black birds. Just a second. Dang, there's a lot of messages coming in. Let me block this person. You're looking for an apartment. Turtles, heavy 444. Cardinals. Your left eye. All right. So those that are just joining, we're doing pick a pile. So pick a number between 1 and 3. The message that you, or the number that you picked will be the one that most resonates with you, but all of the message can resonate with you. Right now I'm doing channel messages, so whatever's coming in to confirm that your message is here, okay? So I'm doing channel messages right now, and then we'll get into the piles. So pick a number between 1 and 3, all right? I'm not going to be able to look at my screen while I'm channeling, so just bear with me, all right? Something is significant about Legoland or Legos in particular. Someone may have took their child to Legoland or been thinking about taking their child to Legoland. Or you may have got them some Legos for Christmas. There's somebody in particular that does not need to go out with a particular friend for New Year's Eve. Someone's name is Shelby. Someone's wearing like a black dress with like rhinestones on it. It kind of like cuts like this, and it's like kind of like spaghetti strap. You can't trust that friend. I'm picking up on Leo. A Leo is significant. They're going to send you a picture of their dress. Okay? Someone, whoever this person is, they're going to send you a picture of that dress. Remember that dress. It's black with, like, it has like a kind of like a rounded type of dress at the top. Kind of like a corset, but it's not a corset. But the top is kind of like a corset. But it's a black dress with black or with rhinestones on it, and it's spaghetti strap. But they're going to send you a picture of that dress. You don't need to go out with that person, is what I'm picking up on for New Year's Eve. There's something significant about the way they drink. They're not necessarily somebody like it's kind, because what I'm kind of getting is someone's like an attention seeker. So they may kind of like, they like to leave the people that they come with. It's just not really safe. They're just kind of fake. Someone's name is Gerald also as well. Someone may have had chicken fried steak recently for dinner, or you may be cooking that soon. Church's chicken is significant also as well. KFC is significant, or just fried chicken in general is significant. Skittles is significant also as well. An orange Fanta is significant. Granola bars is also as well, the chocolate covered ones in particular. Someone may have recently put $30 in their gas tank. Someone's middle name may be Ann, also is what I'm picking up on. All right, that's it, Spirit's saying. Your mom's middle name is Ann. My friend who I went out with last night always gives chats with strangers. Thank you for the gifts. I'm a Leo Shelley. Oh. Huh. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 3. We'll go ahead and get into the messages here. Someone could be getting frequent headaches recently. All right, we'll go ahead and start with pile 1. Let's see what's going on with pile 1 here. For somebody, for pile 1, somebody betrayed you, and this could have been a friend. Is what I'm picking up on, or a couple of people also as well. I'm hearing 3 people. 3 people in particular. This may have kind of ended very abruptly in a sense here. This may be coming up for somebody also as well, so take it how it resonates. We are all on different timelines, so this could be something to where someone went through this already and someone who's about to go through this, okay, for pile 1. But what I'm picking up on is there's 3 people in particular. A very abrupt energy that may have happened. Something surrounding a friendship, something surrounding a family member, and something surrounding a person that you were sleeping with, or in a sense, or in a relationship with. Okay. But these are very painful endings is what I'm picking up on. Someone backstabbed somebody that you didn't think was going to backstab you. You found out somebody was lying here. 1010 is very significant. 222 is significant also as well. 1111 is significant. There's a need for you to balance out your feminine energy and your masculine energy also as well. Getting into balance for pile 1. The color blue is significant. That's giving me throat chakra energy also as well. The color red is significant. That's giving me root chakra also as well. So your root chakra and your throat chakra is significant. It could be unbalanced at this time. So there may be a need for you to you know, lean more into your authenticity, speak up for yourself, you know, use your words in a sense, okay? You may not be speaking up for yourself at this time. You may kind of feel closed off, holding certain things back that you probably should be speaking of instead of holding it back at this time. Stability could be fluctuating also as well. Your stability could be fluctuating. It's kind of like a lot of things is kind of up and down in regards to finances, or just kind of really just having a solid foundation. You could be trying to figure out which direction to go in a sense here also as well. It's like kind of what direction do I want to go? But there's some forward movement here. You may be kind of afraid of the forward movement also as well. It's kind of like you don't really know what direction it is. But Spirit's saying take some time to really just pick the direction, okay? You know it. The thing is you're making it seem like you don't know what direction to go, but you actually know the direction that you're supposed to be going. It's just that you're too afraid to step into the unknown is what I'm picking up on. There is some new friendships here. There is a new relationship here also as well. Okay, soulmate energy, whether that is friendships within a soulmate, or this may be an actual partnership and union that may be surrounding you at this time. I'm picking up on like a particular window also as well. So it's like you have a particular window. Even when we think that we have control of our life, sometimes we don't always have full control, you know. So sometimes, you know, Spirit is the one that's in control of certain things also as well, especially when you're in that bubble of, you know, transforming in a sense. So it's like, you know, certain things may not come in, or certain things may not happen until it's meant to happen. And that's out of your control. It's not in your control. It's in Spirit's control. It's in, you know, divine source's control. So not everything is going to be, you know, in your control at this time, Power One. Acceptance is key also as well as what I'm picking up on. So there's a need for you to accept certain things. So this could be that ending that is happening. You know, like I said, you guys got the Two of Cups, you guys got the Chariot, and you also got the Ten of Swords here. So there's certain things that you're needing to accept and move on from, okay? Especially when it comes to certain relationships also as well. And then see, what's crazy is my screen time just came on here, and it's an hourglass. So like I was saying, something significant about time at this time, like something that, like, it's kind of like an hourglass, or the window is kind of running its course here. So it's like, that's why there's an acceptance, because it's like you may be holding on to this baggage, this old energy for, you know, that may have just happened abruptly, but it may be something to where you was needing to see this some time ago. You maybe was needing to see this, like, you know, a year ago, or, you know, a couple months ago. It's time for you to get back into alignment is what I'm hearing. So there's certain things that you're needing to let go of and release so that you can move forward with healthier relationships is what I'm picking up on. Because someone's like draining, some people were draining around you, and this is also an energy to where you know, you may not have seen people's true colors in a sense. So it's like it kind of hit certain people at shock also as well. So this could have shocked you, of the people that you didn't think that was going to betray you, but you know, this is why Spirit wants you to move around, okay? So stop holding on to this energy of being hurt, okay? Victim mindset, or, you know, just kind of anger also as well as what I'm picking up on. That can be part of that root chakra energy also as well when it comes to that anger. So releasing that anger energy also as well. Fears also as well. So this could be because root chakra also deals with fears. So this could be what's also holding you back from this forward movement. Okay, so you know, release that energy from this past energy so that you can move forward with grace also as well. I'm picking up on being more intentional also as well. Okay, so being more intentional about your moves, your decision makings, the people that you surround yourself with also as well. Okay, being more intentional. And then as far as that moving with grace and integrity, you know, a lot of these things may be very painful, but it's like, don't be on that get back at you type of energy. Like, I'm gonna get back at this person, or, you know, just being in that negative, like, bubble in a sense, you know, to where you're just mean at everybody. Like, oh, this person hurt me, so I'm going to take it out on everybody that's around. Or, you know, I'm not going to give anybody a chance to be around me anymore, since this person, so if it could be my mom or my dad, or if it could be my cousin or my friend or my person, blah, 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 then it can be anybody at this point. Get out of that mentality, okay? Because that's not going to push you to go in the direction that you actually truly want to go, what your heart is saying. Your heart's just hurting at this time. So it's like, you know, just get yourself out of that energy, because you're not going to have any forward movement if you continue to stay stuck in that type of mentality. All right, pile 1. 111 is very significant. 555 is significant also, pile 1. Creation, all right? Amun-Ra. All right, so creation is very significant at this time. There's a need for you to start creating certain things. Thank you for the hearts, the finger heart. I appreciate it. But creation now, okay? So like I said, you're in that incubation bubble. All right, so I'll be talking more about the womb and creation and everything of that sort in February, okay? So keep track for my post about February. Womb space is going to be also about men's womb, which would be the prostate also as well, okay? So I'll be talking about that in regards to men's creation also as well, not just the woman, okay? So pay attention to that, those messages that I'll be putting out in February, okay? But creation, all right? So when it comes to creation cannot be built off of a toxic foundation. So when it comes to creation, if you are tampering that with toxic energy, or you have fear, you know, or you don't believe in it, or whatever the case may be, that creation is not going to be built on a solid foundation. I was just talking about foundational, you know, elements here with pile 1. So that creation is not going to be built on a solid foundation. It's not going to be built for longevity. It's not going to be built on something that you want to really kind of keep in a sense, okay? It's going to be floppy, you know, or it's going to be there, but it's not going to hold up the way you want it to hold up. You know, it's kind of like one of those things to where it's like a band-aid in a sense. You just kind of patch it over. Or you know how they put the little Oreo crumbs in the on the roads, okay? When they be coming to fix the roads, they put them little Oreo crumbs, and it's like, instead of just really laying a whole, you know, concrete slab down so it can fix the area for the potholes, okay? That's what it is. Like, don't be putting no Oreo crumbs in your potholes, okay? It's time for you to patch them potholes up at this time, okay? So, you know, really kind of laying that solid foundation so that it's going to last for longevity, because, you know, when them Oreo crumbs is in there, it's not doing anything, you know, they get to flying out, all right? So have that foundation set, okay, for your creations. What do you want to build at this time? What do you want to build within yourself at this time? You know, what's the foundation that you want it to look like, you know, at this time also as well. And that also, you know, depends on the type of people that you keep around you also as well here, because, you know, certain people can tamper with that foundation, you know, just by mentally or just by speaking certain things into your environment. You know, when it comes to environment's very significant. You may be seeing like biohazard type of like environment type of signs also as well, because they're showing me like a little like biohazard sign. So you could be running into a lot of construction also as well as what I'm picking up on. They're showing me construction. You're running into a lot of construction around your areas, or just the places that you're driving. You may be kind of driving and then just like, oh, I missed my turn also as well, is what I'm picking up on, okay? You missed your turn because you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention physically. You're not paying attention spiritually. So pay attention at this time. The little details is very significant for you, pile 1. Paying attention to the little details. Quiet in your mind. A lot of mental stimulation is going on. Okay, so sit in silence is what I'm picking up on. Sit in silence. Don't attach to the things that are coming to your mind at this time. Just sit and just observe them. Okay, meditation. or just really sitting in silence so that you can calm your mind. Like I said, that screen time came on also as well. So somebody's doing a lot of screen time. You're on that phone all the time. Okay, get off that phone. Movies, TV shows also as well. It's kind of like lollygagging energy. Eating also as well is what I'm picking up on. I can't make this up. Who am I ready to forgive? Who am I ready to forgive at this time? Okay. Some of you guys may need to forgive yourself. Some of you may need to forgive your older version of yourself, pile one. Okay. The older version of yourselves, or the version of you that did not see certain things. Like I said, this ending that may have happened, or this abrupt ending that's going to happen, you know, it's like forgiving and moving on. Like I said, in regards to having grace and moving with integrity, okay, and intention also as well. So it's like, you know, like I said, me, this person did this to me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if you continue to hold on to that energy, there's not going to be too much forward movement because you're holding on to the past. So who are you ready to forgive at this time? Forgiving does not mean that you have to rekindle with them, okay? Forgiving does not mean that you have to rekindle with them. Spirit says, say that 3 times. Forgiving does not mean that you have to rekindle with them. 333 can be very significant for you also as well. Okay. So it's like, you know, and forgiving yourself. All right. It's heavy what I'm picking up on. Heavy on forgiving yourself. All right. Because you didn't know. All right. So some of you, you know, the mistakes that you may have made, you didn't know at that time. Okay, so it's like, it's okay that you didn't know, but now that you know, let's move differently at this time. Okay, let's change course here. Let's build a new foundation. You know, all that has to come down. This is completely, you know, a complete ending. So 1010 is very significant for you. So whenever you have a complete ending, a complete shedding of a cycle, you know, like a snake. Okay, we're in the year of the snake. That snake grows new cells. Okay, new scales, or whatever the case may be. Okay. A protective layer of their skin. Someone may have eczema also as well. Calendula is good for that. So you may want to get some calendula cream, or calendula oil is good for the skin. But who am I ready to forgive? All right, so start working on forgiving yourself and letting go of the things that you're needing to let go of surrounding forgiving other people. And once again, they're bringing it up to my attention. Forgiveness does not mean rekindling. Okay, so for some of you, you just need to forgive the situation and just let it go. Okay, and by that, you don't even have to tell that person that you forgive them. You can just tell yourself that you forgive that situation and just let it go. Some of you may need to do a burn a journal. Okay, write it out. I release whatever this, you know, these anger, thoughts, or whatever the case may be. Write it out. You know, write out what you feel about this situation. You feel me? Like, and be very brutally honest. You know, take some time, get some paper, get your pen. You know, I am very upset that this person, you know, did me dirty, bitch ass motherfucker, whatever you want to write out. Okay, just write that out and then burn it, let it go, release it. And it's like, all right, I'm done with it. You may still feel that energy of still being mad, still feeling upset, but continue to release it. Continue to release that energy. Every time you think about it, every time you get mad all over again, I release those thoughts. Literally speak it out loud right then and there. I release those thoughts of that situation. I no longer attach to that situation anymore. Because enlightenment is here. Okay, open yourself up to the enlightenment at this time. Yellow can be very significant. Ego, okay? That solar plexus can be very significant. Being in your ego too much, you know, to where you're needing to open yourself up here. Heart chakra can be very significant also as well. So, you know, opening yourself, that little child in you, like I said, that inner child also as well. I think I said something about childhood also. But childhood trauma can be very significant here. You know, you kind of wanting to be seen for the way you want to be seen, but at the end of the day, that's time for you to start seeing yourself for who you need to be seen. So you may kind of surround yourself with people that don't see you or appreciate you in a sense. And it's like, you know, that also has to do with you. Why are you attracting those type of people that don't appreciate you? Because you don't see yourself for yourself. You don't pour to yourself enough. You don't give yourself enough self-love. You settle. You don't necessarily, have a higher standard for certain things. You accept things just the way they are. Okay, so time to raise the bar here. All right, and step into your enlightenment at this time, Pile 1. Make a mission statement for your soul. Okay. Mountains may be significant also as well. Pyramids may be significant. Okay. But this is time for you to make that mission, to come back to your home, come back to self. That's that mission for your soul. Okay. Like I said, there's that procrastination, that time, that window that's kind of just like, hey, I'm trying to get you to go somewhere. I'm trying to enlighten you about certain things. Your spirit team's trying to show you the wisdom, but it's like I said, you got to let go of certain things here. Yeah, submission. Cats could be significant. Black cats can be significant. A panther could be significant also as well. My eyes twitching again. So, submission, submitting to the divine. Submission is also that feminine energy. So like I said, there's that need to balance out your feminine side. That feminine side is that, submission energy. It's that receiving energy. It's that softness energy. It's that nurturing energy. So that's coming back to yourself so that you can nurture yourself also as well. Okay. And plant and fertility energy also as well as that feminine energy. So there's a need for you to plant that seed within yourself right now instead of focusing on everybody else outside of you. Okay. Some of you in Pile 1 are people pleasers. All right. So it's time for you to let go of that people pleasing energy. Your beauty mark is so cute. Thank you. I've had it since I was little. Retrograde and Jupiter. Okay. Retrograde and Jupiter is significant. Retrograde energy is the energy of introspection. It goes backwards. So like I said, there's certain things that are pointing back to you. Okay. Like it's like you're looking for an answer outside of you, but the answer is actually already within. All right. So it's like, like I said, you're trying to figure out the direction to go. You already know the direction. It's just that you're procrastinating or you just don't necessarily know how to go about the direction that you want to go. But that's because you're not taking enough time to really do some introspection work. Like I said, some type of distractions, also with people as well, because my phone keeps going off. So it's like, pay attention to the distractions that you're having. You may be distracting yourself also as well by watching too much. Yeah, there goes another notification. So get off that phone. Okay. Take some time off the phone, whether it's just 30 minutes a day. Okay. It doesn't have to be, completely got to put my phone away. So, because, sometimes we're just used to being on our phones. Okay. We're going to scroll. But, start making that a habit to where, okay, let me just take 30 days out of, or 30 days may be significant. There may be a need for you to do a 30-day challenge for yourself. Okay. And maybe even putting it, to where you have a calendar. Go to the dollar store, go get one of those little calendar things, or even one of these things. You may want to start using a planner for 2026, but, here's like a little calendar thing you can mark off, for the week. What did I do this week? You know what I'm saying? Did I take 30 minutes, whatever? It's time for you to start writing. Okay. You need to be able to see it. You need to be able to track your progress also as well here. Okay. Getting more organized with yourself. So introspection, Jupiter also as well here is out. Okay, so Jupiter is that planet of expansion. Jupiter is that planet of abundance also as well. So, when you move into that soul calling, that soulful energy, that's where that abundance comes. Okay, that introspection, that's abundance. Living in your truth is abundance. Living for you is abundance. Searching for enlightenment or being enlightened about certain things, submitting to the divine is expansion. Okay, so that's exactly what's going on. Okay, at this time. Almost done with Pile 1. Strategy. Okay. The fox spirit can be very significant also as well. Okay. So you may want to look up the fox spirit. That also is giving me kind of swipe or no swiping type of energy also as well. Sneaky energy. People may be around you that's sneaky, or you may be moving sneaky in a sense. Okay. So it's like one of those things to where you need to release certain people that are around you that are very sneaky. Like I said, that 10 of swords energy. Okay. Strategy, like I said, there's that energy of creating what you want for yourself at this time. Okay. being more strategized, being more organized. All right. So it says here, employ the power of your vision and long-term planning to bring your ideas to life. I can't make this shit up. Okay. I'm going to read that again. It says here, employ the power of your vision and long-term planning. Type in the chat, long-term planning, to bring your ideas to life. Okay. Long-term planning. Type in the chat, long-term planning. Now, when I say long-term planning, this doesn't mean that you have to, this doesn't mean that you're going to hit every mark before it comes, okay? Because a lot of times, we like to say, oh, I'm going to get married at 30 and I'm going to have this at 35. I'm going to buy my house at 35 and I'm going to be this where and this and this and that. That's where we be setting ourselves up for failure, because sometimes we don't know what the road is going to take us. So, don't attach to, those time frames. Okay. Like, for instance, when I set my goals, sometimes I get into a space to where I will set 3 goals a month. Okay. And I will only either smash one of those goals on that month. And it's like, in my mind, I can be like, damn, I didn't get all 3 of the goals done. But it's like, Spirit's like, but you got 1 goal done. So it's like, be appreciative of the certain things that you have got to at some point, because, sometimes certain things just don't happen the way they align. Sometimes those things were just meant to be put in front of your face to see, so that you can see it, to where, oh, okay, this is actually going to come down the road. I may not know exactly when it's going to come, but it's going to come down the road. So it's like, okay, let me just start getting myself ready for this, prepping in a sense, or just seeing it more. Excuse me, or just seeing it more in a sense. Sometimes you just need that to be put into your reality. So for instance, say for instance, you don't go to the gym as much, but you know that you want to start going to the gym, or you know that you want to start getting, working out on your body. So it's like every month you start saying, I'm going to the gym, I'm about to go spend some time at the gym, blah, blah, blah. You don't make it to the gym. It's okay. Now, maybe you're starting to follow more gym girlies or more gym guys or whatever the case may be. Maybe you go to Five Below and go pick up a dumbbell. You know what I'm saying? That dumbbell been sitting in that closet for I don't know how long. Or maybe you got that walking treadmill pad on TikTok that you've seen, but you ain't pulled it out yet. That's okay. But it's just like, okay, it's there. So it's like, when it's time, when your spirit's ready for you to be committed, be dedicated to that, your spirit will grab it. You'll get back to it. And it's like, that's when you have to pay attention to where it's like, okay, maybe I did grab it that one day, let it go for a week, and then I keep coming back to it. So pay attention to what the things that you keep coming back to, okay? Because that's something that your soul is telling you to spend more time with, okay? And I mean that by nothing that is toxic. So sometimes we be going back to certain situations that are toxic for ourselves, not the toxic things, but the things that we go back to that actually is nourishing for our spirit, nourishing for our body, nourishing for our mind. Okay. Gate of opportunities. There's a window of opportunities here, pile 1. All right. Those that are just joining, 2 and 3, pick a number between 2 and 3. Okay. Pass through the gate of opportunities where new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Okay, so there is a gate, a plethora of opportunities here. You're shrinking yourself too small, okay, at this time. So be open to more, opportunities here. That's where that expansion is. That's Jupiter energy. So that's that expansion, enlightenment also as well. Okay. And ride the current, okay? Ride the current here. Like I said, someone's about to be connecting with a lover here also as well as what I'm picking up on. But going with the flow, embracing change, flowing with rhythm, and release resistance, okay? That's where that submission comes from, okay? Is releasing the resistance, having so tight of, a pull of, your control. Like I said, we have a sense of control, but also spirit has the control in general, okay? So answers unfold in the dance of transition. All right. So it's like when you're stagnant, okay, when you're just sitting all the time, answers do come, but sometimes it takes for you to move in order for you to get those answers, those other things to unfold in a sense. And I'm trying to think of how to kind of explain that, because stillness brings answers, yes. But sometimes spirit may be telling you to move, okay? So notice when spirit's telling you to move, and notice when spirit's telling you to be still. because there's answers that come with both in a sense. Okay, sometimes you're a little bit too stagnant, sometimes you're a little bit too still. You know, when it comes to water, there's no life in water when water is still and stagnant. If the water is not moving, it's tampered water. You can't use that water. But when the water is moving, it's full of life there. Okay, it's full of life. It's creating. It's doing whatever it needs to do. It's cleansing, you know, and such. Okay, so sometimes notice when spirit is having you draw back to be still, and notice when spirit's saying move. Sometimes spirit can be telling you both at the same time. Okay, spirit can be telling you both at the same time. Sometimes you may need to be still so that you can move, you know, in a sense. So, you know, pay attention to that also as well. What's a tell? I'm slow. A tell? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. All right, that was it for pile 1. Those that are just joining, pick a number between 2 and 3, or pick a number either 2 or 3. I'm on 2 now. All right, pile 2. Let's get your messages going. Pile 2. There's a pair out here. We got the King of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Cups. Impatience is significant. Someone may be impatient. You could be dealing with a water sign male. It doesn't have to be. You could be impatient about this happiness that you're going to be receiving here with this man. This is a woman that's impatient is what I'm picking up on. You're impatient about somebody who's bringing you an offer. You may kind of know already, and it's like you're kind of feeling a little bit impatient about it. Something significant about a spirit baby also as well. Leo can be significant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio can be significant also as well. Heavy water sign energy is out here. Pisces in general is very significant. Horses can be significant also as well. The significant of horses. Something is significant about next year. Someone's getting pregnant next year. Or someone may be having their baby next year. Okay, next year is the year of the fire horse. Okay, so someone may be having a child next year. Sunflowers is significant also as well. Oshun energy is significant. The rivers and the water is significant. Someone does crocheting. Someone likes to collect rocks or crystals. Malachite is significant. You may want to work with malachite, I think is what I'm hearing. Malachite. And clear quartz also is what I'm picking up on. Heavy is the crown that wears it is what I'm picking up on. Some of you may be royal energy. You may have like a royalty energy, or you just like the finer things also as well. You may have had a royal past life also as well as what I'm picking up on. You may be really drawn to like golds as well here. A fish is significant. Someone may have recently had fish, or I'm hearing tilapia, like baked tilapia. Someone may be trying to eat more clean is what I'm picking up on. Broccoli and rice is significant. For whoever this person is, my eye keeps twitching. Forever in particular who this person is, that you've been eating more clean, don't go boring, okay? Don't do the rice and the chicken and the broccoli, okay? Don't go the boring route, all right? Look up some things in regards to meal planning, meal prepping. that is just as good as, you know, eating how you already eat, in a sense. Because when you get to doing chicken and rice and just that fish and rice, that gets boring. You ain't gonna want to eat that. By day 2, you done, okay? So just really kind of watching your calories, or just kind of not necessarily watching your calories, but your portion sizes. So it's like if you want to kind of start eating more healthier, in a sense, you know, get more healthier versions, or just use proportions, get smaller proportions. So say for instance, you make a batch of spaghetti and you usually get 2 bowls of spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? Just do 1 bowl this time, okay? Like, it's don't go all, you know, out to the chicken and rice, because the chicken and rice gets very boring, all right? So don't don't do that, all right? There's other ways of meal prepping and planning nowadays, all right? You just got to look for it, okay? Thank you for the SpongeBobs. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. But yeah, patience is key is what I'm picking up on here, okay? This is a union here that's coming together for somebody. Heavy on emotions can be significant also as well. You may want to kind of pay attention to where your emotions are running. I'm picking up on also loneliness, okay? Someone may want a relationship just, you know, because you're feeling a little bit lonely. So pay attention to that. Watch out for that energy also as well. Someone may feel as if they are inching towards an age of feeling like you're too old to have kids, okay? You're just in your 30s. You're not too old yet, okay? Some of you may be late bloomers also as well. So, you know, you may be a late bloomer, and there's a reason for you being a late bloomer, okay? Because you're designed to have the life that you actually truly want to have. Okay, so I'll go ahead and give an example. So for instance, I'm a late bloomer. So it's like, you know, in my 20s, I was like, you know, really trying to figure out, you know, am I going to be getting pregnant? You know, it's like, you know, us girls, we be having that situation. We be thinking the man that we with is like the love of our life. Oh, we're going to get married and have kids and blah, blah, blah. And you're seeing all your friends having relationships, getting married. You know, they bought their house and blah, blah, blah. And you feel like you're behind, but you're not, okay? You're not. You feel like the 30s is too old to start having kids and blah, 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 blah. You know, I was there too, okay? I even when I wasn't getting pregnant because I thought something was wrong with me, you know. So I went and got checked up and everything, and you know, they told me that my tubes was blocked, and you know, and all I kept hearing people was saying, oh, it's just not the right time. And I used to get so annoyed hearing people saying it's not the right time, because I always wanted kids, and I used to get so annoyed about people telling me it's just probably not the right person. And then come to find out in my 30s, 33 years old, it was not the right person and it was not the right time, okay? Sometimes some of us are literally being energetically protected, because I know my tubes are not blocked. So I went the whole route of, that was part of my spiritual journey, was hearing about my tubes being blocked in a sense. So I started doing herbs, you know, looking more into herbs so I can cleanse my womb and everything of that nature. You know, I really tapped into myself, my body. You know, I got into, you know, sea moss and all that type of stuff. So that really kind of prompted part of my journey also as well, of me coming back to myself, because really what it is spirit was showing me that I'm a root worker. Really what it is was spirit was showing me who I was meant to be, in a sense, and where my faith lies also as well. Because it's like something behind me in the back of my mind was like, nah, my tubes wasn't blocked. Because it was crazy, because when I was laying on that table, you know, it was really weird in that doctor's appointment. Like it's like the people was kind of confused when they was looking like at the stuff and everything. And so something just felt really weird. And so it kind of felt like how do I say this, supernatural in a sense. It kind of felt supernatural, to where like they told me, it's like, and I kind of got sad and I cried, whatever. But then again, I was like, something tells me that that's not really truly it. And so later on, you know, after I left that situation and I got more clear with my mind and my connection with divine source and my ancestors, my spirit was telling me that it was blocked for a reason. So it's like it was spiritually blocked. So it's like, you know, everything happens spiritual, then it comes on the physical. So it's like it was spiritually blocked for me not to have a child by that person, because it wasn't meant to. That was an abusive situation. Why would I want to have a child with an abusive person? And I've always told myself that I don't want to be, no offense, okay, but I don't want to be a child child's mom. I don't want to be a baby's mother. You know, that's just what I've always said in my lifetime. So it's like, you know, when I was just really young, because I've seen it growing up with my friends and you know, my family members. So I just never wanted that situation. And so I got lucky to where it's like, it's not my situation because Spirit showed me a different direction, and it's just part of my path. So not everybody's path is meant to be a child's mother. Sometimes that situation comes from the past, as far as a past life situation, what you did in regards to your past life. So, you know, everybody's situation is different, but for my situation, like I said, some of us that are late bloomers, you know, and you have that miracle child, it's not a miracle child. You was always meant to have that child. It just wasn't meant to be with the person that you thought it was going to be with. Okay. So yeah, next year is very significant for you guys. Okay, there's going to be some movement next year. You may have been feeling kind of stagnant. I'm picking up on the past like 2.5, 3 years. You may have felt kind of stagnant, but movement will be next year. Okay, and I know you keep hearing this is what I'm picking up on you, and I'm hearing that Kevin Hart's thing, or not Kevin Hart's. Kevin Hart can be significant. That Kevin Gates sound on TikTok, and I know you see me watching. And I feel like this is an energy to where it's like timing, like it's like you're watching this timing, like this time clock, the time going by, and it's like, Spirit, I know you see me watching, you know, whatever the case may be, like, but time is going to happen. Time is of the essence is what I'm hearing. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And I know it's annoying to hear that. Divine timing, but it's really truly what it is. Okay, what did I say? Oh wait, okay, this may be significant. I just pulled from pile 1. So yeah, rite of transition. Like I said, going with the flow. This may be significant for you guys. Pile 2, you may resonate with pile 1, okay? Because I just pulled from pile 1 on accident. But see, like I said, there's a union that's coming together. There's a need for you to go with the flow. Water is very significant. Someone's a water sign, okay? Something's going to be coming together. It could be during Pisces season, Cancer season. I'm picking up on more so kind of Cancer season. Also as well for someone it is Pisces season, okay? Scorpio season can be significant also as well. Enlightening, okay? Enlightening came out also as well for pile 1, but it was actually a different deck. So like I said, you guys resonate with pile 1 also as well. Pile 1 did have that relationship also as well, that union energy, but just also as well timing and you know, whatever else with pile 1, okay? So yeah, enlightening at this time. So you're being enlightened about certain things. So when it comes to being enlightened, isolation, and, you know, going through the motions of your spiritual awakening and journey, you know, you are being enlightened about your shadow in a sense. You're being enlightened about, you know, relationships, how you go about relationships, whether that's a union or it is actual friendships, family members, how you go about your relationship with yourself also as well. So this is, you know, this is something to where it's incubation time. Okay. Like I said, with pile 1, you know, you're in a bubble in a sense for a reason, because, you know, you don't want to mess up this relationship when it actually does come in a sense also as well. It's not just about the relationship, but it's also about yourself. So it's like, you know, you're uncomfortable because you're so used to having other people around you. You're so used to having a relationship, or you're so used to having friendships. And it's like, and you've been pulled from all of that. Okay. You may have released a lot of people. You know, you may be feeling a lot alone, but it's one of those things to where you have to be alone in order to, you know, elevate in this sense, because you may have always been around people. Okay. And it's like, it's showing you to look at yourself. When we're around too many people all the time, we lose a piece of ourself in a sense. We lose our identity. So it's like you're in this energy of rebuilding your identity, knowing who you are outside of the influence in a sense here. Okay. Ra is significant. The sun could be significant. You may be really connected to the sun. Am I consistently showing up? Okay. So, you know, like I said, this impatience-ness, okay? And it's like, am I consistently showing up for myself? So it's like you may be irritated because someone's not showing up for you, but it's showing back at you because this is mirroring. This is mirrored. Okay, someone could be dealing with a twin flame situation also as well. That's not for everybody. But this is mirrored here. It's like, it's both looking towards the light, looking toward the sun. That's crazy. Okay, Ra, all right, like I said, the sun could be significant. Okay, Ra came out, that's the sun god. All right, and then we have in the middle is the sun. Okay. The sun is very significant. Okay, Leo energy can be significant also as well. Or ego, ego can be significant. Enlightenment can be significant. Solar plexus, willpower and courage and confidence can be significant. So that's that energy of it's saying, am I consistently showing up? Are you courageous of the things that you actually truly desire and what you want? Is your pride getting in the way also as well here, pile 2? Okay, is your pride in the way? All right, are you being a little bit prideful? Do you need to kind of move back into your higher self in a sense here also as well? Are the things that you're saying that you're wanting to do and that you're supposed to be doing, are you actually really even doing it? Do you feel as if that you need to have somebody else to give you accountability? It's like, it's one of those things to where, for instance, when people be like, I need to go to the gym. And it's like, but I need a gym partner. I need somebody to go with me to the gym. You don't need nobody to go with you to the gym. I used to hate when people used to ask me if they can go to the gym with me. No. Like, because it's like, they see me showing up at the gym. It's like, oh, girl, I need to be a gym partner. No, you don't. Because I don't even know if I'm going to fully show up. So it's like, that's why you don't need a gym partner. That's why you need to solely rely on yourself. Okay. Because if that person's showing up, it's like, okay, well, I'll show up then. But say, for instance, that person don't want to go to the gym today. All right, well, I ain't going to go to the gym either. No, go for yourself, okay? And then, like, I'm the type of person also as well to where it's like, if I say I'm going to go to the gym in the daytime, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym in the morning tomorrow. I can wake up that morning and be like, don't want to go to the gym, all right? And it's like, I don't want to have to call that person and be like, hey, I don't want to go to the gym today. So it's just like, I'd rather not have that attachment, okay? Guilt also as well. San Diego, a Navy pier may be significant. Something significant about being by the water. Heavy water energy, okay? For pile 2. Heavy water energy. You may need to go sit by the water. Guilt here also as well, okay? So that shame and guilt energy, that sacral energy also as well, that sacral chakra, okay? You love water. You may be feeling a little bit guilty for certain things, okay? Maybe feeling a little bit shameful also as well for certain things. And see how she has this like chain and she's doing like chores here, okay? And it's like that energy of feeling guilty because you have to do what you know you're supposed to do in a sense here. Like she has a halo on top of her head. Like she has a halo, but she feels chained. It's like the things that you're supposed to do, and I can understand this because I was feeling this way the other day. Because sometimes, when you're going through the motions and the transitions, it kind of feels like a chore. When it's like it doesn't feel like you have enough play in a sense here, like enough play time or enough time where you feel free in a sense. Because it's like, for instance, what I was just thinking about yesterday, I was having a tough time yesterday. So yesterday I was, really just kind of going through the motions of thinking about a lot of things. And, I left my job, my 9-to-5 job back in June. Okay. So I've been solely, entrepreneurship for 6 months now. And so I was just thinking about how, when you leave a job, and entrepreneurs may know this because I'm in my first 6 months of being an entrepreneur, and they say the first year is very tough for the first 2 years. And hell yeah, it is. Okay. But when you leave that job, leaving that job, it feels like freedom, like you leave certain things and it feels like freedom, but you feel like you still have obligations. Cause it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm free. Oh, whatever case may be, I don't have to work somebody's time. I don't have to clock in when they want me to clock in. I don't have to put my time in and just take off when I want to take off, or whatever case may be. Like, I was like, yes, I'm free. And then it's like, I had to sit back and I'm like, I don't even feel really free like that. Like, and I was like, the reason why I don't feel free is because I'm like, the whole situation in regards to, you know, the outer world, I'm like, I still don't feel free. And I'm like, how can I, that's just something I have to work on within myself in regards to my mind, and just kind of getting used to also as well. And, you know, sometimes I be beating myself up, but it's just, it is what it is. But, you know, sometimes we feel like the things that we actually are supposed to be doing, you know, creating in a sense, you know, we want things to come at a time that, you know, we want to be doing a little bit of something and we want to see the results right then and there. That's kind of the energy is what I'm picking up on. So it's like when you feel like when the results are there, but it's like, and it's something that you're supposed to be doing, but you feel like you've been doing it for a while and you're just kind of ready for that return to come. It's like, it feels like a chore more so than feeling like something that you love to do, for instance, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. If that makes any sense. So you may be feeling kind of guilty within yourself as, you know, the things that you know you want and you desire, but it's like it's not coming at the time that you want it to come. Okay. So for instance, say for instance, you've been working towards a particular position, a particular job, or you've been working towards your business, or you've been working towards getting a new car, or whatever the case may be. And it's like those first couple months, those first couple of days, you could be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my grind. I'm doing what I'm doing. This is what you're supposed to do. And it's like, you know, you hit that midpoint mark or whatever the case may be, or a year has gone by, or, you know, 2 months has gone by, and it's kind of like, you don't really have that same momentum. You know, you kind of like, well, where's the return? When is it going to come in? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is this going to happen for me? When is that sun going to shine again? Because I feel like I'm working more than I'm expecting getting what I want in a sense. So that's what you may be feeling guilty for, you know, in a sense here also as well. Like, for instance, I'll give another example. Like when I get to a point to where I'm like, okay, I know I'm meant for greatness. I know I'm meant to have certain things, you know, I know I'm meant to have certain, you know, whatever the case may be, to come in certain abundance. And it's like, and it's not here yet. So it's like, you'll have those days to where it's like, you feel me? Like, why ain't it here yet? You know, why hasn't my money went up yet? Why hasn't, you know, this came in for me yet? Why hasn't, you know, certain things been shifted yet, or whatever the case may be? You get kind of anxious. You get kind of impatient in a sense. And it's like, and then you feel guilty because it's like when you think about other people to where this person don't even have a new car or a nice car. They don't even have a car. And you over here like, when am I going to get my new car? Da, da, da. But then you getting around point A to point B. But then it's like, you know, oh, well, you know, other people don't have a car. So it's like, then you got to sit back into not wanting your manifestations in a sense. So that's what may be you're feeling guilty about, because it's like you want the things that you know that you desire to have, and, you know, and what you already may have at the same time, but you want better in a sense. And there's no problem with getting that upgrade, but it's like also make sure you're keeping yourself in that gratitude also as well. Okay. So you may be feeling kind of guilty for that. Woo! I've been a motor mouth today. I know I talk a little bit fast, but y'all got to keep up, okay? I'm sorry. That's just how I talk, okay? And the way it comes into the edge of evolution feels messy, okay? I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Okay, so it feels messy when you're on the edge of evolution. You know, they say when you're on the edge of a manifestation, it feels like a tornado until that actually comes in. Okay, so that's exactly what you're feeling right now. Okay, and this pink energy is really kind of pulling me into just self-love. Just continue to pour back into yourself. Whenever you feel as if it's chaotic, whenever you feel like you're getting impatient, you know, just take some time to pour that love back into yourself. Okay, pile 2. Manifesting and doing. Okay. Like I said, so it's like, am I consistently showing up at this time? Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. 213 up on the likes. That's my birthday. You could be seeing your birthday, okay, a lot on the time, or, you know, just seeing your birthday, the day and the month all the time, okay? But am I consistently showing up and manifesting and doing? All right. So like I said, yes, big Aquarius energy. So are you showing up for the things that you're manifesting, or are you procrastinating also as well? That falls into pile 1. Pile 1 is doing procrastination, the time's ticking, whatever the case may be. So that falls in with you guys also as well. Okay. So, you know, when you're manifesting, it's like that faith without works is dead. Okay. February 18th, happy early birthday. So when it comes to, manifesting, faith without works is dead. We can throw out into the universe what we want. Oh, I'm manifesting the divine union. I'm manifesting a new car. I'm manifesting a new house. I want to write it down, and whatever the case may be. But Spirit's like, how do you take care of your car that you have now? Are you getting regular car wash? Are you washing your car? Is your car very junky in the inside? You know what I'm saying? Do you go get your oil changes? How are you taking care of that car? Or how are you taking care of your house? Oh, I want a divine union. I want a true partnership and blah, blah, blah. Are you able to pour into yourself when that person's not able to? Do you look at yourself that you want in the way that you want another person to look at you? Do you love yourself really? Do you actually take some time for self-love? Do you trust yourself? Do you know who you are when you are in a relationship? These are the questions that we literally got to ask ourselves. And it's a lot, what I'm saying? Nobody shows up perfect, but it's like, really start asking yourself questions, okay? For the things that you're manifesting. The manifesting comes with the doing also as well. Faith without works is dead, okay? Soon. Oh my God. If the messages aren't messaging, all right. Soon here, okay? Like I said, someone's impatient in the beginning of this message, okay? Pile 2, something's going to happen soon, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Soon, it's coming, blah blah blah. And it's like, the more you continue to be hyper focused on something, like I said, when I was hearing that Kevin Gates thing, and I know you see me watching, okay? You're watching the clock too much, okay? You're watching the clock too much. You're watching too many readings, all right? You may not need to always watch readings, okay? And every single message is not for you, okay? Also as well here, all right? So it's like, quit trying to level up the time of when it's coming. You're not going to always know when it's going to come, especially when it's a surprise. Spirit wants to be able to surprise you, the element of surprise. So you're not going to find out the full timing. Like, I feel like somebody's trying to calculate certain things together. You may be very analytical in a sense. You could be an air sign also as well. My nose is starting to itch. So, you may be very analytical. It's like you can't help but to put things together. And I understand this because I'm like this also as well. It's like, I see something, it's like mathematical in a sense. Like, that's what it's given. Like, you put these signs together. It's like, oh, that sign came, this sign came, so it must be time, or in a sense, or, it's getting closer. And it's like, Spirit just be sending that shit, and then to be throwing you in a whole whirlwind, and then all of a sudden 3 months go by, and it's like, but I thought it was coming in a month. Like, what's going on here? 555 is heavily significant. Whatever. But yeah, I like to see the pieces fit. I think too much. Exactly. I know. I'm telling you, I know. I resonate with this too. Like, I know. I get it. Okay. And the thing is, when you're too anxious for those things to come in, or too anxious of the time frame, or trying to keep track of it, it's going to push it back. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny, what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can't help but to be analytical. That could also be to where you have an anxious attachment style. Okay. Go on my page, go down a little bit, because I talked about this for December. You may have an anxious attachment style. So you may automatically, do it and don't think that you're not necessarily doing it on purpose. It's just, you may have been around certain abusive relationships to where, and been with abusers in a sense, to where you had to be, you dealt with people that were very flighty. So it's like, when you see a certain sign, you can't help but to be drawn to the sign and put things together, because you're so used to people that you have to be hyper, hypervigilance for. Okay, so that may be kind of what it is in a sense. So go look on my page and go to anxious attachment style. You may have anxiousness, and look up how you can kind of help heal that version of you, or really just kind of that high anxiety. So to where you feel like you have to have all the answers so that you can feel settled, feel comfortable in a sense. And that's due to people not showing up when they said they was going to show up. Like, for instance, you know, say you had a parent that was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to come pick you up on, you know, such and such, you know, when you was a child, and you so ready to see that parent, and that parent be like, I'm sorry, but I can't show up. And it's like, you keep hearing that, you know, or it kept happening to where it's like you was so excited about someone showing up for you and they didn't show up. So, you know, and that's where you're at right now. So it's like, pay attention to that, because for instance, when that union comes in, that relationship, you know, you don't want to get into the space to where, say that person is actually at work, okay, and they didn't text you back within the time frame that they wanted you to text them back. So now you're anxious, waiting for that text message to come in. Why ain't they texting me yet? It's been 22 minutes and 30 seconds that this person did not text me, okay? So it's like, it's one of those things to where it's like, let me work on myself, because this person, and then it's like, say for instance, that person like, oh my God, I was at work, you know what I'm saying, we was super busy, you know, I didn't even get to look at my phone. Say it's an hour later and now they messaging you and they said that, and it's like, you over here like, was it really busy at your job? Like, it really took you, you know? So it's just one of those things to where you don't want to mess that up, okay? So work on your foundation when it comes to that. All right, high vibrational. All right, moving out of that low vibrational energy and moving into that high vibrational energy. Okay, maybe even leaning more into more high vibrational music, you know, high vibrational things, whatever the case may be, getting out of that lower energy. See, I let go of that portion, then I got ghosted for 2 days. Trust and believe. Okay, I feel the same way. I got ghosted a couple times from somebody who I didn't want to get ghosted from, and it's just like I had to keep on detaching, because I'm like, you know what, let me just detach. Okay, and it's like, I hate that, because it's like, I don't know how to show up sometimes when I keep getting ghosted, because it's like, you know, and it's like, I'm like, it's not me, it's more of your problem, you know, like, it's more of something that you're dealing with instead of me, in a sense, because sometimes it really don't be you, you know. We be thinking all those thoughts like, oh, maybe they don't like me, or maybe this and this and that, or whatever the case may be. Really, that person could just be going through shit, and it's like, and they probably cope better by just not saying anything. Because in all honesty, I do the same thing. Like, if I'm going through shit and that's like, and I don't really feel like explaining it, I'll just ghost them, you know. And it's like, so to me, that was like spirit showing me back like what I do. And then it's like, you don't like it being done to you, so why you be doing it to people? A month for me and she came back. Same here, so I just let it go. Maybe they avoid it. Exactly. And that's sometimes what it is. They be on some avoided energy. I don't know. It'd be rough out here in these streets. Okay. And then dream manipulation. All right. So dreams could be very significant right now. Your dreams could be kind of wonky. They could be kind of, you know, not making sense right now also as well. So you may want to tap into your crown chakra. And also prayer also as well before you go to sleep, because there may be some manipulation that's going on in your dream state. Okay, so when that shows up, you know, for instance, say you're supposed to be connecting with somebody, okay, past trauma in dreams recently, say for instance you're supposed to be connecting with somebody in a sense, okay, that manipulation. So say for instance you got a dream that you know was connecting with the love of your life in a sense here, okay, because a lot of soulmate energy has been getting dreams, or twin flame dynamics been getting dreams. So, you know, say for instance you're supposed to be connecting with your soulmate, you know, or your twin, or whatever case may be, and how you communicate is actually in the spiritual realm instead of on the physical. So, you know, you could see you and that person in happy joy land, okay, in a sense, and then all of a sudden there's like weird shit going on within the dream between you and that person. You feel very distant from that person, or whatever the case may be. That can be dream manipulation. You know, it's just kind of, you know, inputting dreams. It's called the Sandman type of energy or something. Okay. I don't really know too much about that, so I'm not going to speak too much on that, because I'm still trying to learn about that, because I'm a dreamer. So I even have to learn about that for myself. But when I do find out, you know, and get all my ducks in a row in regards to that, and I'm more educated on that, I will talk about that. Okay. But dreams manipulation could be significant. If you ever seen the movie or the show Charmed, They go through, Spirit showed me Charmed when I was first starting to learn certain like energies as far as lower vibrational energies. So I remember on Charmed, there was a man, the demon that was called the Sandman, and he would sprinkle certain, a dust, and it's like a manipulation of the dreams. So, that would maybe what you're kind of dealing with right now is a certain spirit in the spiritual realm that is trying to manipulate what you see, your visioning, okay? Especially if you're a seer, all right? Many colors, all right? It says here chameleon spirit. Someone could like reptiles, all right? You may be connected to reptiles here also as well, all right? But chameleon spirit, it says here, blend in and stand out as the situation requires to fit the needs of the moment, all right? It says here, blend in or stand out as the situation requires to fit the needs of the moment. Shape-shifting energy, okay? Some of you kind of are not meant to be in a box. It's like some people may not understand you because you have different personalities in a sense. Like you're not just all one same. You may not show up for certain people the same way that you show up as, with everybody. You know how certain people may have like they show up the same all the time. You're somebody who does not show up the same way. You have a bearded dragon. But yeah, you may not show up the same way for all people, for people, you kind of blend in. You may be someone who can kind of get along with all different types of races, people, you may like different types of genres of music, just really kind of just that shapeshifter energy. You don't stay in one box. Like, it's like, and people may see you doing one thing and then the next minute you're doing this and the next minute you're doing this and the next minute you're doing this. You could be kind of like a nomad type of energy. You're a traveler. You don't necessarily stay in one lane. Okay. You like to explore. You're very unique also as well. You may be drawn to like really strong colors, like bright colors. Green is what I'm picking up on. Lime green may be someone's favorite color to work with. Hot pink type of color, blue, like a turquoise blue also as well is what I'm picking up on. But you're really drawn to colors is what I'm picking up on. Very colorful person, okay? You have a colorful spirit. Someone may also be an artist also as well as what I'm picking up on. You may be drawn to like the forest also as well, jungle type of energy also as well. Fairies could be significant for you. And the little gnomes also as well, like the little gnomes is significant. Someone may have like a little gnome in front of their, like a garden. Someone has like a garden. You have like a little gnome in your garden. You're interested, you're drawn to stone creatures as well as what I'm picking up on. Stone creatures are little stones. Like, the little stones that you put in your garden, like a frog is what I'm picking up on is significant also as well. You may be an earth sign also as well as what I'm picking up on. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or you may just have earth signs strongly aspected in your chart. I'm from the frog capital, and you gotta know, girl, this message resonating with you, Bree. All right. Spiritual retreat here, okay, on your own. All right. Like I said, you're being in this spiritual bubble. All right. Like I said, very colorful energy, okay. Someone may want to get some balloons. Someone may want to do like a little photo shoot for themselves also as well. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. Yeah, like I said. So, like I said, this solitude could be very significant right now. 33 as I look up in the chat. So 333 can be very significant also as well here. Okay. It's time to take some time alone or be single to get a new perspective. Like I said, some of y'all may be feeling really tired of being in that solitude, okay? Or you just really need to take some time in solitude so that you can really see yourself, okay? And it could get annoying, but it's what you're being drawn to do at this time, okay? I want to take a photo shoot for my birthday coming up. You should, okay? I've been doing photo shoots for me. Exactly. You should, okay? I'm going to do one for myself too for my birthday. So do a photo shoot, y'all. Go ahead and go on TikTok. Look up how you can kind of set it up in your home. It's so easy to do nowadays, and just kind of edit it a little bit and really just do that photo shoot for yourself, It boosts your self-esteem, even if you don't even have to post it. It's just one of those things of self-care and self-love. So definitely do that, okay? quiet moments, okay, for pile 2. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Like I said, solitude. So a lot of you guys are being, drawn to be in solitude, and not being around too many people at this time, because it's time for you to start figuring out your own energy, okay? And then on top of that, there's certain clarity that you're looking for. So take some time to get that clarity in solitude, okay? But the year of the horse is definitely going to be completely different for you, okay? For next year, for 2026. All right, that was pile 2. Pile 3. Patiently waiting, pile 3. All right. Pile 3, pile 3. Messages for pile 3 here. Yeah, definitely patiently waiting here, okay, for pile 3. All right, it's definitely something that's coming to an end. 1010 can be very significant for you. Some of you may need to take some sort of action here also as well, in order to close out this cycle. Reptilians also, or reptiles, reptilians. Reptiles can be significant for you also as well. I'm hearing medieval, okay, so medieval times, like kind of connected to those type of energies as well. Lord of the Rings is significant. Star Wars is significant is what I'm picking up on. The Hobbit is significant. Harry Potter is significant. So these could be kind of the things that you're kind of drawn to. And what I'm picking up on is you're kind of like an outsider in a sense, okay? You're kind of like an outsider in a sense here. You may have kind of spent a lot of time alone when you was a kid, okay? You may have been a kind of a lonely kid. Castles are significant also as well. You may have kind of built like forts also as well when you was a kid. Castles could be significant. Are significant also as well. You may have kind of built like forts also as well when you was a kid. Castles could be significant. Personal. Sorry, just a moment, y'all. Ten on your time. Yeah, like I said, 10 is very significant. Bree, was that sent for a personal or was that because I seen it say gift, so I didn't know if you was sending it for a personal or not. Okay, I'll write you down. I'll get you after pile 3. All right. But yeah, very significant in regards to like building your own forts. Castles could be significant for you, pile 3 also as well. But yeah, like I said, kind of outsider energy. Dragons could be significant. You could have a dragon spirit also as well surrounding you. So this could be very heavily connected to your past life energy. You may have been in like those castles type of energy also as well. This could be why you're very heavily connected to that energy. This could be what kind of keeps you a little bit guarded also as well from people around you. Like you like to be alone. Smurfs is significant also as well. Something about Smurfs is significant. That was random. So yeah, you may like to be kind of alone a lot also as well as what I'm picking up on. You don't really trust people, okay? There could have been some childhood trauma here surrounding a male figure. I don't want to get into that because it doesn't feel good, all right? Feels very traumatic. Someone had a very alcoholic guardian is what I'll say. Very abusive. Very abusive. your nervous system is needing some time for regulation. And even if you are working on your nervous system, take some time with that still, okay? Your nervous system. Lemon balm tea is significant. Drink some lemon balm tea to help you with your nervous system. Yoga could be significant, or just kind of stretching, taking some time to stretch with like some very soft music on. Because I'm seeing someone going like this, like holding themselves in a sense. So really calming the nervous system. The nervous system's kind of been out of whack in a sense here a little bit. So there's a need for you to calm your nervous system down. That takes time. It takes a lot of time, especially when your nervous system has been off track since you were a child. It takes time to regulate your nervous system. So if you still feel those spikes of anxiety, you still feel those spikes of where your nervous system is not calm, it's okay, because it takes time to really kind of regulate that, to get in the flow with really knowing what to do with your nervous system, okay? There may be a fire sign male, doesn't have to be, but there may be a masculine that may be, they're not, you may need to cut this person off, okay? They play too many games. I'm getting a headache. They cause a lot of mental turmoil, okay? They keep you in your mind, keep you thinking, like, very manipulative, okay? They're very manipulative. It's time to end that cycle, okay? For whoever that is. Green chakra can be significant, that heart chakra. So this is where that mending of your heart is very significant at this time. Taking some time to mend your heart from past situations and cycles. Someone could be getting headaches a lot, okay? Because my head is starting to hurt a little bit. So someone could be getting headaches a lot. This could be also crown chakra activations. All right. So you can be getting activations within your crown space. This is why I was saying somebody's very mentally abusive. They're very mentally manipulative. And so it's like your gut, because my stomach started growling also as well, feeling some type of way. So you could be feeling this in your gut. Okay. It's like your gut is telling you that you cannot trust this person. So don't trust this person. They mess with your mind, and this is interfering with your spiritual growth here, because when someone's trying to play on your mental and you're trying to build your intuition, okay, that goes hand in hand. So it's like when you're trying to build your intuition, you're trying to trust yourself, and someone's lying to you, and you don't and see that past energy that you dealt with, of not being able to trust yourself. It's conflicting, okay? It's conflicting you to where what's going on. You feel it in your gut, your intuition, your body is signaling you all that and everything, and it's like someone's still manipulating you. So you're doubting yourself. So this is why I said that this has to end, because you don't want this person to make you doubt yourself. That's not a relationship that pours into you, okay? Hey, I've been good. Thanks for asking. Hope you had a good Christmas. But yeah, so whoever this is, you may want to walk away from the situation, because it's just not, you would want someone to pour into you and not necessarily take away from your intuition, okay? Because that already is kind of laying the foundation for something that you can't trust this person. And you don't want to trust this person more than you trust your gut, okay? Your actual intuition. Snow angels is significant. Someone may have did some snow angels with the snow. Someone may like the cold. Someone actually likes to have like a fan blowing in their face also as well when they sleep, is what I'm seeing. Or you just like it to be cold. It's like 68 degrees is what I'm seeing. In your home, you like it cold. Something that's significant about Iceland. Iceland, Greenland. Yeah. Like someone had a past life in that area. Okay, you may be really drawn to like that area, the cold. That's why. Pittsburgh is significant also as well. Pittsburgh. The Steelers is significant. The Steelers football team. Thank you. Being ordinary. That's so funny. Being ordinary came out, okay? Isis could be significant. Like I said, you're not ordinary. You're not an ordinary person. You're very quirky in a sense, okay? You're not your ordinary person. So it's like you may have to be in spaces to where you kind of got to be normal, and it's like it kind of irritates you in a sense because it's like, oh, I got to be normal. Like I don't want to be normal, you know. It's like because I'm seeing somebody who may like kind of do like, because I'm seeing like those little elf ears, okay, like those little attach on things. So you may be kind of into like cosplay, you know, or just kind of like fairy energy. You kind of give like a fairy energy for somebody also as well. You're very like magical, okay? Someone's very magical. 19. Yeah, 1010 is very significant. 111 is very significant also as well. You're not meant to be ordinary. You're meant to stand out. For someone, your family kind of judges you in a sense here, and it kind of puts you to judging yourself. Don't judge yourself, okay? Continue to be that non-ordinary person. You're not like everybody else, okay? You're meant to be this way that for a reason. You're meant to stand out the way you stand out. Because I'm seeing somebody who doesn't dress ordinary also as well. You may get a lot of stares, but you know, continue to show your personality. Be you. Be who you are, okay? Because I feel like there's some like kind of like a little bit of a struggle there, in a sense here, to where you kind of don't really want to show yourself, but live yourself out loud. Live out loud. Someone could be also part of the LGBT community also as well, but live out loud for who you are with no regrets, okay? Am I focused on what I want the most? Look. Okay? Am I focused on what I want the most? What do you truly want? Okay? Not what everybody else wants for you, not what everybody else visions for you, what they see is for you to be, or whatever the case may be. You should be ordinary. You need to be more normal. You should dress like me. You should da. 19 is a major number for you. Ooh, 1019 when you said 19. So this is what I'm picking up on, is this is a message for you to really step into who you are, okay? Really step into what you want and what you desire. You've kind of put it on the back burner because it didn't seem ordinary or original, or, you know, it's not normal, or whatever the case may be. So it's like, oh, it's probably not achievable, or, oh, it's probably this and that, whatever the case may be. No, live out loud. Live who you want to be at this time. This is the time to do so, okay? Like I said, especially going from that year 10 to you know, or 9, this year 9 to a 1 year, because 1 year is new beginnings. 1 year is identity, self-identity. So it's like, you know, that identity shift is going to be really coming in 2026. So 2026, you could be living like the most open you've ever lived. So it's like, you know, you're not taking it for what people see you as or how they want to see you as. You're telling people no more. Like 2026 is going to be a very pivotal time for you. You're really going to start living for you and not for everybody else. So are you focused on what you want most? Ask yourself that question. What do you want most? Okay. What are you being called to? What does my soul tell me to do? What do I really want right now? Acceptance. Okay. Acceptance. Accepting you for who you are. You are not, you're not like everybody else. Okay. Period. All right. So it's like, you know, let me go ahead and accept me for who I am. Okay. Cherries could be very significant. Someone may like cherry pie, but cherries could be significant. Root chakra is significant. This is rebuilding your foundation. Okay. You could resonate also with pile 1 also as well. But this is rebuilding your foundation. This is that foundation of you. You know, so it's like you may kind of have those things where certain things come to mind when it comes to you wanting to do for yourself, you know, because that's other people's projections, other people's thoughts, other people's, you know, ways of learning or ways of going about things for themselves has been like inputted into your mind in that subconscious. And it's like reprogramming subconscious energy is what I'm picking up on. So there's a need for you to reprogram your subconscious at this time. Nervous system and subconscious is the focus right now, okay? Nervous system and subconscious and acceptance, all right? Accepting you for who you are at this time. Heavy on what do you want? I keep hearing that, okay? So heavy on what do you want at this time? What do you want to do? All right? Quit doubting what you want to do for yourself. And stop asking somebody in particular, stop asking somebody else of what you should do, okay? Because that person's steering you away from what you want. Are you sure? Or, you know, I don't think that might be for you. You know what's for you and they don't, okay? Regardless if you've been so close to that person or not, all right? Regardless if they think that they know you, people really don't truly know us more than we know ourselves, all right? So you know yourself more than anything. So come to that acceptance of really just believing yourself. Someone's kind of not happy with the situation that's been going on. You see how she kind of doesn't look too happy. It's like, you know, but there's spirit teams right back behind you. So someone has a loved one that's passed on. Okay, I'm picking up on a grandmother energy. She may have cooked a lot, may have baked a lot of pies or something insignificant as far as baking. But you have a loved one that's been around you. You get the chills. Okay, someone just got the chills. That's your confirmation. All right, someone literally just got the chills right now. All right, so you get the chills when someone's around you or when the spirit is around you. Okay, they're surrounding you at this time. You did? Yeah. Okay. So that was your message. All right. Somebody's surrounding you at this time. Someone may have left their recipes for you. You may have like their recipe, or they may have told you some sort of recipe here also as well. That's significant. I keep hearing Anne. Something is significant about Anne. There's an L word that's coming through, like an L word that's coming through, but I can't pick up on it. It's like, it's kind of bouncing. I don't want to say it wrong. So kind of picking up on Lily also as well. So something may be significant about Lily, but someone's name may have started with an L here. Lily. Yeah. Lily. That's your grandmother? Ooh, I just got the chills. Aww. That's so sweet. I said sweet. Okay, sweet. There's something significant about that. Someone may have wanted things squeaky clean. They kind of had like an OCD, like they needed it really squeaky clean in a sense. So they may be behind you, telling you to clean. You may be kind of picking up on needing to clean more because they're telling you to clean. Okay. Something significant about a park. They're showing me a park. This is somebody's spirit loved one is coming through right now. Something significant about a park. I'm seeing someone with pigtails also as well. They may have always put your hair in pigtails, or your hair was always in pigtails. Something significant about blonde hair. You may have had blonde hair. I'm seeing blonde, and I'm seeing like a dark black hair also as well. But pigtails is very significant. Rugrats, the show Rugrats is significant also as well. They may have took you to a particular park a lot. And there's a pond also as well. They're showing me a pond. Cranberry is very significant. They're showing me like muffins and scones in particular. But something is significant about cranberry. They may have made things with cranberry a lot, but cranberry is very significant. You may need to drink some cranberry juice is what I'm picking up on. A UTI could be significant. Someone's very connected to the moon. The Cranberries are Irish music blend. Someone had a lot of plants also as well. They had a lot of plants in their house. I'm hearing the song, "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." That's somebody's song in particular. Wow. You know what's crazy? Before we got started with all the piles, like I said, there was a lot of threes in here. That a lot of people was picking threes. And like I said, there's a particular message for those that are aligning the same with the threes. So you're seeing 333 a lot also as well. Like I said, heavy angelic support when I said that also as well. So like I said, there's that angelic here, that ancestor, that, you know, relative, that passed on loved one that's here. Okay. Yeah. Because I said there was a lot of people that may resonate with this three, because I'm picking up on multiple angels here, okay, in regards to past loved ones, but there is some in particular, okay. Claudine, one in particular is for you, okay. That Lily that you was picking up on, that is particularly for you, okay. But there is other people that are coming through here that is angelic support, okay. Hers is just stronger, okay. Her angelic assistance is stronger here. They're telling me to be still to see if any more come through. Something significant about somebody's uncle also as well. Heart attack. Someone's uncle may have had a heart attack. A grandfather also as well. Something is significant about lung cancer or cancer. A green car is significant. A Cadillac is significant. Someone's Hispanic. There's a Hispanic ancestor that's coming through here right now. It's a male. It's a man. I'm hearing dad or papito. It may be a father. Someone's, yeah, it's someone's father. He's Latin or he's Hispanic. He may have been a mechanic. I'm seeing a truck. Like he's like showing me working on cars. Woo. I'm hearing Feliz Navidad. You may have been thinking about him a lot for Christmas. Tamales is significant. Your dad was a handyman and you're Hispanic. Is there any other significance you want me to say? Make it clear. There may be something significant about a little necklace. It looks silver to me, is what he's showing me. Something significant about a silver necklace. It's like a small, like it kind of looks like a heart. But I'm not sure if it's particularly a heart, but it's like a little small silver necklace. He may have gifted that to you. You may have had it since you were little. Jewelry in particular, because he's showing me a bracelet also as well. He's telling me about how he used to pick you up from school. What else? There may be a significance about him wearing overalls also as well, because they're showing me overalls for somebody. Show me a sign. Show me a clear sign. A blue jay is significant in particular. Jack Daniels is significant also as well. Is there any more? Someone's name may be Glenda. Glenda or Glenn. Something's particular about seafood. Crabs in particular. Sopa. Sopa is significant. Sopa. Sofrito may be significant. Sofrito. February could be significant. Groundhog Day. Something surrounding Groundhog Day. All right, just a few more messages. Is there any other loved one that wants to give their message to their person right now? Be specific, please. Someone's name might be Fred. I'm hearing Fred. Xavier is significant. Melody or Melanie is significant. All right, give me some unique description. Someone had a thick mustache, very thick is what they're showing me. Is like very thick. I don't want to say this, but like Hitler thick. Oh my god. They were really funny too, also as well. Someone's like, this is like really funny. This person's really funny. Always joking around. He wore like light, he's showing me like light blue jeans. He wore light blue jeans a lot. And it's showing me also like a thick, like a belt with like a very round, like it's giving, he had a really big belt buckle too. May have wore like cowboy boots also as well as what I'm seeing. He's showing me a picture. You have a picture of him. This is more than one person. There's somebody that has a picture of someone on their nightstand, and there's someone who has a picture of them hanging up on their wall. You have like a family member wall is what I'm seeing. So it's like somebody has a family member wall and they're hanged up on your wall, and then somebody has somebody on their nightstand in particular. A rosary is significant. You have this person's picture with the rosary next to it, and I'm seeing also the obituary, maybe kind of in the drawer, is what they're telling me. What color is the bracelet? I was really picking up on silver. It was showing me silver. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I think that's it for the ancestor messages that was coming through. Of the loved ones. All right, we'll go ahead and finish out pile 3. Someone's name may be Geraldine. Geraldine. Thank you, Claudine. Your great aunt's name's Geraldine. Something significant about a red car. Something significant about a red car here. Has a red car. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're still trickling in here. I'm hearing tell them we love them. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm getting the chills, y'all. Tell them we love them. They're more heavier, the spirits, they're more heavier around Christmas time and everything like that, because it's kind of like offerings in a sense. When you're paying homage to the loved ones, you're thinking about them more. You see people pouring out drinks for them. We wish you was here, or even giving them a plate in a sense. So their spirit is being kind of venerated around this time a lot. So that's why they're coming through more. Sometimes they come and go. Like I said, this because what Spirit's showing me is I'm seeing a line. I'm seeing a line of loved ones behind me. Okay, because I have a door. I have a spiritual door. So sometimes they all come at once in a sense, to where that's why I'm picking up on different things. And then sometimes it's one in particular that may kind of linger around, that may kind of be stronger. And that may just be on their spirit stronger. So sometimes, I can pick up on them and they're very strong with their communication. And then sometimes some spirits are very kind of in and out in a sense. So and it's kind of one of those things too, like when I do ancestor messages, they're in a line, they're waiting, because I don't always do them mediumship, because it takes a lot out of me. So when it's time for me to do so, they end up showing up. So like Spirit's showing them at the door here. So that's why I keep hearing, like, tell them that we love them. And it's not for just one person in particular. All of them are saying that they love you. Okay. The number 9 is very significant. Tuesday is very significant. Someone could have passed away on the 9th. I'm not sure why they have me still on these messages, but it's what's going on right now. Like I said, 3 is very significant earlier in the message. I said 3 is very significant. 3 is going to resonate with more than one person, a lot of people here. And like I said, 3 is angelic's assistance. So heavy on the angels. No wonder why I've had, angels come through on the 3rd message. That's insane. Feathers could be significant. White feathers, white birds. A swan can be significant also as well. Someone's getting inheritance, or you may have had inheritance that was granted to you for a past loved one also as well here. Okay, is it time to stop now, Spirit? Okay, Spirit is saying that your loved ones have a gift for you, okay, spiritually. So this could be how I see it as Spirit giving a gift to you guys is kind of like it's a spiritual gift. So, it activates something within you. This could be something to where you've been feeling a little bit stuck, and this may be a push, or this could be an unlocking of your heart space. This could be to where you may have been kind of stuck in not necessarily releasing, your emotions. So this may help you release your emotions. It's whatever it is that you've been praying to your spirit team about, or your angels about, that you need help with. So that's why they're telling me that there's a gift here for you. So for those that have been resonating with this message for pile 3, go ahead and close your eyes. All right. Close your eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the gift that your spirit, your angel ancestor is bringing to you. Okay. Let's cleanse the energy first. Most divine angels that is here to give a gift to their loved one. I'm here as a bridge to pass it through, as a medium to those that are needing their message or needing their gift here spiritually. Thank you in advance. Gratitude. All right, close your eyes for those that are resonating with this 3rd message here, your ancestors, your angels. I'm about to put something in your hands spiritually, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes and see me walking up to you and placing something in your hand. I don't know what it is. You know what it is, okay? You may not know what it is either at this time, but it's something that's going to help you in the long run here, okay? So I'm about to come and place it in your hand. Four people in particular. Spirit was showing me four. All right, so I put it in your hand and I folded your hand. So four people in particular had a gift here from their spirit team. So I don't know what it is, but you know what it is, okay? Or you may find out what it is later on. Later on tonight is what I'm picking up on, or you may automatically know. But in particular, someone's birthstone is red, a ruby. And someone's birthstone is an orange, like it may be like carnelian or something like that. An orange birthstone. Okay. Ruby red. You may have got a gift from your spirit. Were you the one that had the father? The carnelian. In my cousin in spirit, we called her Red Ruby. Wow. Wow, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for my gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you for using me as a medium to connect those with their loved ones. Ashe, I am so grateful for my gift at this time. Thank you, Spirit. That is so beautiful. She was only a baby. All right, let's finish pile 3. Sorry, y'all. A Libra could be significant. All right, you may be a Libra, or a Libra could be significant here for pile 3. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate it. Much love, y'all. So even when you feel alone, know that your ancestors or your spirit team is around you. Okay. But yeah, a Libra could be significant for pile 3 here. Libra season could have been significant for you. Relationships in general, friendships could be significant because that does rule Libra's house. Justice also as well. So some of you may be receiving justice. So those of you that may have gotten a gift, that was part of your spiritual gift. You may have passed a spiritual test here. Okay. Gemini is significant also as well. Okay. Someone's a Gemini, or this is just you communication through your spirit team also as well here with Gemini energy. Gemini season may be significant for you coming up here in 2026, may be significant for you in Gemini season here also as well. Okay. Divine nature. What I say, a nature spirit. I can't make this shit up. Okay. I said literally forest spirits, like it's just nature spirits, like it's very much giving nature energy, okay, for pile 3, okay? So divine nature. Like I said, you may be very drawn to like fairies and like that, you know, like I said, that hobbit energy, like you're very drawn to that earth sign energy also as well. Your love and wisdom help you overcome your limitations and reach a higher level, okay? I'm gonna read that again. Your love and wisdom, someone may have like a little, like a crown, a flower crown also as well. Like a crown, like a flower headband, maybe significant. You may be really crafty into making like, ooh, you may need to make me something. Okay. Somebody does like crafting. Okay. Like I said, there was like, I was picking up on knitting, or not knitting, but crocheting, in general also as well. Someone's really good with their hands. You're a crafter. Okay. Get more into that. Do more of that. Sell it. You know, if you're thinking of doing so, start posting your work also as well as what I'm picking up on. Post your work. You're really good at what you do. Okay. So post it. and get money off of it, okay? But yeah, so someone makes something like really good, like it kind of gives like that, it gives very earthy energy. That's why I was like, ooh, make me something, okay? You may kind of make like little hair things also as well, like little hair jewels is what I'm picking up on, or like little hair jewelry is it also as well as what I'm picking up on as well. Yeah, start posting your work, okay? You're about to get a boost of creativity here soon also as well as what I'm picking up on. And the reason for that is because Spirit wants you to tap more into that energy. That's your creations. So that's part of your like kind of healing work also as well for others. It's very special and meaningful to you. So you may also have something tied into like the meaning of certain things, certain flowers or certain things that are kind of meaningful. And you tie that into that, to where they have the wisdom of that when they receive their jewelry or their whatever it is that you make. Okay, you're crafting. That's very significant for somebody. Divine timing. Okay, divine timing. Divine timing, all right? Trust the process, all right? Also as well here. This is divine timing, all right? Like I said, that hourglass was very significant for pile 1. The hourglass is very significant for pile 3, all right? So it's the time at this time. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life, okay? You may already feel the things that you know you're meant to have. I was talking about this at the beginning of this message, and Spirit's coming back to it at the end of the message. So, you may be impatient about certain things that are on the spiritual that that you're worth having, you're supposed to have, and it hasn't came onto the physical just yet. So, be patient in the divine timing at this time, okay? It's going to come. Whatever it is that needs to come is going to come. It's going to flow. But this is you getting more into your creative self, okay? Really doing the things that you're meant to do. What I say, am I focused on the things that I want the most? Okay, so some of you may be kind of needing to get back into your creative energy. Like I said, there's going to be a rise of creation, but someone needs to be released. Okay, someone in particular in somebody's energy needs to be released in order for that to come. But trust the process. All right, things are working out in your favor. Okay, at this time. And then planning phase. Plan wisely. All right, this is chess, not checkers. All right, so this is that time for you to start cultivating, okay, for you to start working on whatever it is that you want to work on, so that you can rise in this energy here, okay? Like, it's like, what do you want the most, okay? How can you bring that to fruition? Like I said, coming back to that, laying that foundation at this time, because whatever it is, Spirit's trying to, get you in this divine timing energy, all right, to where you are, respect is out here also as well. I don't remember pulling this, but they're bringing me back to this. So respect, all right, also as well. You may be around people that don't respect you enough, okay? And this is also has to do with, do you respect yourself, okay? Also as well here, to not deal with certain things that you're not supposed to be, you don't want to deal with anymore, okay? Self-respect also as well. Self-love, okay? You can't necessarily blame things on how people treat you when you still allow yourself to be in that situation. So, also point the finger back at yourself whenever you point the finger at somebody else, because what can I do better to where I don't have to deal with these situations, because we all have a choice. All right. But yeah, so planning phase, it's time for you to start planning things out, because it's time for you to start mapping things out the way you want things to go. Like I said, for pile 3, 2026 is going to be a very pivotal moment for you. Very pivotal year, okay? It may get a little messy, but it's definitely going to be to where it's going to be worthwhile. You're going to make certain choices and steps to where it's like, I'm so glad that I actually betted on myself, that I took some time to really actually lean into what I truly want. So that's why trust the process is out here, because it may be it may go slow, you know what I'm saying? It may be you have to start all over for somebody also as well. But in the end, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I took that choice, whether it's 2 years down the road or a year towards the end of the year, or whatever the case may be. You're going to come back to like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I made that choice. Okay. All right, those was the messages today. Very good messages, very meaningful messages today. If you do want to get a personal while I'm on live, it is $22.22. I only have one person on the list, okay? So if you want to get a personal, go ahead and send it right now. And Bree, I'll go ahead and get you done here. Is there anything in particular? Do you want urgent messages? Spirit's saying urgent messages. But is there anything you want in particular? You're welcome. Something significant about the mailman. Okay, someone could be getting some sort of, waiting on some sort of mail, something to come in the mail. But something significant about that. Spirit messages, okay. All right, cleanse the energy, Spirit. Most divine angels, ancestors, spirit guides, my highest light, bring forth clarity and truth here and urgent messages, spiritual messages here for Bree. What she needs to know at this time, not what she wants to hear, what she needs to know at this time. Most urgent messages for Bree. Channeling for Bree. Release the collective's energy at this time. Messages only for Bree at this time. Take 8 deep breaths here is what they're telling me. Bree. They're telling me also that there's some need for moments of stillness. Cats could be significant. I'm seeing black cats in particular. But they're saying there's a need for stillness here. Still in your mind. They're telling me something about your thought patterns. So rewiring your thought patterns, subconscious energy is what I'm picking up on. They're saying the roof is on fire. So you could be in your head a lot, okay? The roof, all right? The mind, the mental. You could be in your head a lot lately. So that's why they're saying some moments of stillness. You could be needing to watch like some funny movies, some funny shows. You may randomly pick up on something, a funny thought, like just random thoughts that you think is kind of funny randomly. Like you might kind of laugh out of nowhere. That's particularly a spirit guide here. That is trying to have you look on the brighter side is what I'm picking up on. I'm smelling a cologne, a man's cologne here. That could be a masculine that's surrounding you. There's a masculine surrounding you at this time. you know this person that passed on. There's also something significant about a best friend. Like a childhood best friend in a sense, or someone that you've known for quite some time. There may be somebody that you recently found out about this year that may try to reach back out to you. You may not have, it may be kind of like unfinished business in a sense, or you kind of didn't necessarily, you kind of just stuck away, like ghosted energy could be significant, or you just kind of just deleted them like something significant about you may not have had the conversation because you kind of just picked up on the energy of not really fooling with them. Yeah, truth and clarity. All right. That's why Spirit wants you to the moon. Okay, exactly. That's why Spirit wants you to clear your mind, because someone coming back around, or someone talking to you, like I said, someone close may try to come, and it may not be someone close, it may be someone close, but I'm picking up on someone close, okay? That you kind of just let kind of go of the relationship, but you didn't necessarily explain anything. You just kind of noticed the way they was moving. And they may try to come back around and reach out to you, okay? On some friendly type of stuff. This is what you weren't seeing, okay? This could be around the full moon. The full moon, I think, is the full moon on the 1st? Let me see. It's on the 3rd, okay? So heavy on the week of the new year, okay? Pay attention to certain people around the new year that may try to come around. They're telling me to roll the dice. They keep telling me to roll the dice for you for certain zodiac signs that you may need to kind of pay attention to at this time. All right, rolling the dice here. What's the zodiac signs that she needs to pay attention to at this time for Bree? A Pisces, a Sagittarius, okay? So pay attention to whoever's a Pisces and a Sagittarius at this time. Shuffling for Bree. Shuffling for Bree. Patience is key is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing don't get it mixed up. Bagels could be significant also as well. Shuffling for Bree at this time. Most urgent messages. What does Bree need to know at this time? Somebody may try to play in your face, okay? Someone may be trying to play in your face here. Like, because in particular what Spirit just referenced to that just came through is, you know, like I said, letting go of certain people that know that you let them go in a sense, but you may not have said nothing. So say for instance you deleted somebody off of social media, and it's like someone trying to come back around, you know what I'm saying, hey, how's it going, or hey, da da da, whatever the case may be, but it's like, you know, I deleted you off of social media type of energy. Like, why are you coming back around? Like, why are you acting? You're not even asking me, why did I delete you off of social media? You're coming back around like you're just talking to me. So that's why, that's that energy of playing in your face. stand when people do that. Shuffling for Bree at this time. You may want to just ignore it. Leave them where they at. Shuffling for Bree. Yeah, leave them where they're at. Okay, the world sign coming out. All right. There's a new cycle that's starting. And like I said, some certain people come back around. 10-10 is very significant. 11-11 is very significant. Some people try to come back around acting as if you don't, like they don't know, like they're completely, yeah, exactly. Friendships, relationships, or whatever case may be, to throw you off balance. Okay. So pay attention to those people here. All right. Because, you know, people try to act like they don't know what they did and they know what they did. I can't stand that. It's like they want you to bring it up. Like, you know, it's like, let me just kind of, it's one of those things also, let me let time kind of go by and let time be the apology without someone actually speaking up what they need to say. You know, it's like that elephant in the room type of energy. They want you to be able to bring it up, you know, to where you seem as if you're the one that got the problem. Like, hell no, shut the fuck up. I can't stand that. That's why I be leaving people where they at. I literally do. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Wands energy. This could be a feminine. Okay. This could be a friend. This could be also you taking action in regards to this new start here also as well. Standing your ground also as well. Yeah. Yeah. Because like I said, this could be that mental entrapment. Okay. That may try to keep you trapped in your head. Okay. Manipulation type of energy. Yeah. Walk away. Walk away. Okay. Sagittarius is very significant is what I'm hearing. Okay. So whoever that Sagittarius is. Yeah. Someone may try to come back around, act like they're healing. Okay. Bring some sort of offer, but they're not. Yeah. They may kind of get emotional also as well here. Okay. This could have been someone roommate could have been significant. Someone you could have roomed with, or something significant about a home. Yeah, it's an illusion. Yeah, heavy on the past life or past like childhood energy type of sense in as well. But it's an illusion. Okay, it's not something that you should rekindle here. So this could have been like a childhood friend or someone you've known for a long time. Roommate energy could be significant also as well as what I'm picking up on. And it's like 4 cups energy. Like it's discontent. Like because what it is an illusion here. Okay. Like I said, somebody may try to want to rekindle, but they really ain't who they say they are. What's the Fool here? Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, moving forward. Okay. So Spirit wants you to just move forward and let go of these past relations. Okay. Heavy on moving forward at this time. Okay. Taking leaps of faith of things that you know is for you and what's not for you at this time. Yeah, exactly. Because some people may be keeping track of what you got going on. Messages for Bree at this time. Messages for Bree at this time. Messages for Bree at this time, Spirit. Urgent messages for Bree at this time. I'm hearing like curling iron or like blow dryer or something is significant about that. I'm not really sure what direction Spirit's taking me with that, but I'm also picking up on something may be missing. Saturn. This was a lesson. Karma. Someone may have been stealing. This could be energetically stealing. Gemini may be significant here also as well. Gemini fell onto this eight of swords energy. This could be just kind of you in limbo with your communication, surrounding being in your head a lot. Gemini is air sign energy. Two-faced energy also as well. 2 different sides. There may be 2 different sides of the story. What else for Bree? Messages for Bree at this. A Libra could be significant. Spiritual attack, like I said. Yeah, there's people around you, people in your energy that you can't trust at this time. Okay, and it sometimes the way it plays out is you'll have somebody reach out to you the week before, someone reach out to you the next week, someone reach out to you the week after or a month after. It's like it's triangulation is what I'm hearing. 3 people is significant. So this could be like a triangulation here. Okay, they may all be in cahoots with each other, or they may just be in cahoots with each other on the spiritual realm. You may be seeing this in your dreams also as well, randomly then popping up here. Star family, your star family's helping you. Yeah, demonic handler. Yeah. Isolate is what I'm hearing. Don't fool with nobody right now. Because what Spirit's trying to do is help you weave out the people that aren't for you. Okay? So you got to pay attention to certain energy right now. Because certain people aren't really truly for you. So be in isolation. And a bad thing. You can just tell people, oh, I'm just taking some time for myself at this time, and then that will reveal the people that are, not in it for you. Okay. So that will reveal it, because some people are going to have an issue with you being so secretive, have an issue with you being isolated, have an issue with you not telling me what you got going on anymore. So this is why you're just needing to go ahead and take some time to isolate. Okay. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm trying to figure out who's fake or not or whatever. You don't have to do that. Just be like, oh, I'm taking some time to myself because I need it, or whatever the case may be, and let it weave themselves out. Okay. Let the trash take itself out, because you're going to find out. What else here? Yeah, what I say, Sagittarius. That Sagittarius is significant. Heavy on that, okay? You may be an ancestor reincarnated, all right? So you may have reincarnated from your bloodline here, okay? This could be why you may be getting spiritually attacked, okay? Especially with star family coming out here. So what's helping you right now is your spiritual family, okay? More than you may have kind of felt like an outsider within your actual family, your real family on the physical. You may have kind of felt like an outsider here. Bottom of the deck, yeah, high vibrational. Dream manipulation. Like I said, something's going on with the dreams, okay? So heavy on crown chakra. Do some crown chakra cleansing, okay? Whatever you can find on, just research here, doing some crown chakra cleansing. If you're into crystals, Spirit's telling me to place whatever black crystal you have. I'm hearing black obsidian or black tourmaline. Just place that on top of your head, okay? For like about 10 minutes is when 10 to 15 minutes. They're telling me to place it on your head, all right? Make sure you're cleansing it also as well. But put it on your head every day, or just as much as you can, and intend it for it to clear that energy that's on your crown, okay? Yeah, because I'm starting to get a headache now, randomly. So something significant about the crown. They're telling me about money for a second. Something about money. All right, money here for Bree. Money here for Bree. Money here for Bree. What does she need to know at this time? Shopping. If you're thinking about making money in retail or online selling, this is a good sign to try it. It's also an opportunity to take your business on the internet, okay? You make things is what you said. So it's time for you to start posting your crafting, even if it's small, okay? It's time for you to start posting that. Because you said you do certain things with, whatever it is that you do in regards to your hands, okay? So start posting that, or post it more, or, really kind of get into that target, objective. That's how you're going to start making that money. Okay, so you do the jewelry, all right? So yeah, start making that money. Write down your goals, it says here, will you, I think I remember something about that, about jewelry, one of your last readings. that you was going to be doing your job for a while, but you're going to shift into your business. Okay, so write down some goals in regards to you have for your jewelry or whatever the case may be. And it says here, reaching your dreams one step at a time. Okay, so it's going to take a little time to come into fruition, but this is a good objective. This is the direction that you want to go. It's part of your crafting here. All right, one more for the money. Yeah, feast. It's time to celebrate. Okay, so I feel like this is something to where, you know, celebrating yourself at this time. Okay, maybe take yourself out to eat also as well, or take yourself out to do something for yourself. You know, it doesn't have to always be with someone else, but even taking yourself out on, you know, a little stroll around the park, or just kind of go celebrate yourself is what I'm picking up on. Okay, I think you said you're an Aquarius, so your birthday's coming up, so you may not have people around you for your birthday. You know, that's okay. Just go take yourself out. Okay, yeah, there's going to be some adjustments that's needed. Okay, it says here you may need to adjust your spending. All right, so also that's what I was picking up on with this shopping energy. So be very vigilant about how you use your money at this time, because some of this may need to go into your jewelry making here also as well. So more so investing instead of spending right now. So what can I invest my time in, you know, or invest in that will help me in the long run, or that can help me in my business, or that can help me right now, more than let me just spend money on things and it's kind of dead end things. What can I invest in? Okay, so using your money wisely. They're telling me to pull a little love message for you real quick. Love message here for Bree. Love message here for Bree. Love message here for Bree. My phone's about to die, so if it does die, I will get back on here. But I'm going to finish your message here. Be optimistic about your love life, okay? It says here, keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset, okay? That mental, all right? So really kind of working on that mental. And I'm picking up on love may not be... self-love is more what they're gearing me towards than to love outside of you right now, because that mental state is what they want you to work on, because you may be attracting karmic people, karmic relationships, okay? So they want you to really focus on the mental, and then your actual true partner will come in, okay? I'm not really sure when. They're not telling me when. So just be optimistic and work on that mental mindset, okay? So, and if you do attract certain partners, take things slow. Take things slow. Don't jump into anything is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, because exactly. True love and new love, okay? Because you're going to attract that true and new love that you want, all right? It says here, this is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. A new chapter begins, whether it is a new partner or a current relationship, okay? So like I said, that new love is going to come in. You just got to be optimistic and be able that you're being that energy to where you're attracting the right person at this time. Like I said, taking it slow. The person that is actually truly for you will actually take it slow with you, okay? Shadow work is what they're telling me. Shadow work for Bree. Shadow work for Bree. Shadow work for Bree. One card, please. To where does my soul want to travel? All right, this has everything to do with that soul work, girl. All right, so take some time. Where does your soul calling you to do? That's where that isolation comes in, because you don't really know what you want to do unless you quiet your mind, unless you quiet that time and get out of other people's energy, or people being in your energy. Because like I said, there's people that's in your energy here. So isolation right now, so that you can really figure out what your soul is calling you to do. You're being called back home. So like I said, heavy on that star family. Pleiadian energy is coming up for me also as well. So you may be Pleiadian. That could be why you connect with me, because I'm a Pleiadian. So Pleiadian energy could be significant. You're like a natural healer, okay? So wherever your soul wants to travel at this time, lean into that. And Spirit saying for Spirit and a clarity message, and I'm done here. All right. Message here for Bree. Happiness. Hummingbirds can be very significant for you, or birds in general, okay? The list is open, yes. As you buzz through life, remember to enjoy the good times and live your joy. Okay, so happiness is on the rise here. All right, and happiness all starts with you. So like I said, there may not be people around you at this time, or you may be, kind of isolating yourself, but you can still be happy in your energy. Sometimes you may not have those good happy days, and that's okay, because sometimes I do too. But you're going to be more in joyness, okay, because you're not around people that drain you or pull you down. Okay, I have a lot of hummingbirds. In divine nature, okay, nature spirit, you may resonate with that third that pile 3 energy, but divine nature here, like I said, you have that nature spirit. I said somebody did like jewelry pieces, so you may want to start doing like hair jewelry pieces with your business, since you do jewelry. Okay, hair pieces or something of that nature. Okay, may be very significant for you to do. Okay, and then we'll get a clarity message and we're done here. I got you, Golden. I'm gonna go grab my charger before my phone dies. One card here, clarity for Bree. Flame of courage. All right, step into that courage here. All right, that flame of courage here. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. All right, so you may be a little bit fearful of certain things at this time, of the way things are kind of being directed for your soul to do, but take that courage and stepping into what you actually truly want to do at this time. Okay, yeah, and harmony is called balance. That will balance everything out. Okay, so if you kind of feeling unbalanced at this time, you doing what you're supposed to do in regards to what your soul is telling you to do, what your heart is telling you to do, is going to start balancing things out. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, but it will balance out. And that's all I have for you today, love. Thank you for booking. Where's my... You're welcome. You're welcome. I send back all of Bree's energy cleansed and purified and amplified to her highest light. I command back all of my energy cleansed and purified and amplified to my highest light. Ashe, gratitude. All right, Golden, I'm about to go grab my charger real quick so my phone doesn't die on your reading. I'll be right back. Heavy on the nature spirits today. Heavy on the fairies, because it's crazy because I picked that background, or that background noise, and it's like a Mother Earth energy, forest energy. So heavy on that. If anyone else wants to get on the list, it is $22.22 for a personal. Let me see if anybody else. Let me see if anybody else is open. There is only one person, which I'm about to do right now. So if you want to get on the list now, you'll be next. $22.22. Cash App and PayPal is in my bio. All right. Do you have anything in particular, or do you want spirit messages at this time, Golden? Golden, you still here? Do you want a particular message, or do you want spirit messages at this time? Yeah, because I don't see anything coming through. I think I'm getting filtered, but I don't see anything else. Usually I can see the filter messages. Spirit messages, okay. Take 8 deep breaths at this time. Spirit was saying 10, so actually 10 is very significant for you. There may be a need to cleanse your energy is what I'm picking up on. Palo Santo may be significant, or sage may be significant for you at this time. Cleanse your house, Spirit said. In particularly your room. They want you to cleanse your room in particular. I'm hearing a granny. You may call someone granny. A granny may be significant for you also as well. Granny. They're saying ancient Egypt is significant also as well. You may have had a past life in Egypt. That could be why you're connecting with me right now. Isis is significant. You may be getting a spiritual upgrade here soon. Your gifts may be coming online more. Clairaudient. You may be connected to the music. So your gifts are coming online. Clairaudient is what I'm picking up on. So you may be hearing certain things. Music is very significant for you also as well. You get messages through through the music. Spirit saying attunement also as well. There could be some static in regards to your gifts here. Your ear may be buzzing also as well, or you may kind of hear like kind of tinnitus type of energy, okay? To where your ears may be kind of feeling weird. Or you just might be hearing like an ocean sound in your ears. That's part of your gifts heightening, okay? You're channeling to, they're attuning you to hearing spirit, okay? So that's being aligned for you at this time, Golden. Literally every day. Shuffle for Golden at this time. Messages for Golden. Early 2000s music is significant. I'm hearing that song, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Pocket Full of Get Down, baby. We get down. Girls, the girls, they love us. You about to have some motion. If you've been feeling kind of stagnant, you about to have some motion here soon. 2026 could be really good for you also as well. Sundays may be very connective days for you. You may want to create, if you don't already have one, a ritual on Sundays is what I'm hearing. So they want you to connect more on Sundays. Starting off your week is what I'm picking up on. They're telling me to have goals for the next 3 months, okay? So January, February, March. They want you to have certain goals. Pick 3 goals. One goal per month is what they're saying. They're saying procrastination is your worst enemy. You're really connected to the moon also as well, is what they're saying. You're a moon goddess. So working with the moon cycles is very significant for you at this time. Messages for Golden. What's the 2 of Cups here for? What's the 2 of Cups here for? You got a love coming. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a spiritual union. This is a spiritual union. With the past life energy poking out, this may be someone from your past life that you may be connecting with. So it's a soul dynamic. So you'll automatically feel connected to them and drawn to them on a soul level. It may kind of seem a little bit small when it comes in. It may start out as like a friendship also as well. But whoever this person is that's coming in is going to be a fulfilling relationship. It's a higher version of a level of relationship here. It's a spiritual union. This person, whoever this person is, they may already be peeking on you, okay, with the Empress here also as well. They may already be kind of watching you. You may already know this person. Yeah, the World and the Ace of Pentacles. Your money's about to shift here also as well. Your money's about to shift. What's the Death card here for? I'm really just picking up on a new beginning. What's the Death card here for? Something about a friend that you can't trust here also. Someone may be trying to confuse you. You may have an option between more than one person. Yeah, like I said, seven of swords. Someone may be trying to confuse you. Yeah, 10 of swords here. This is somebody that you already may have released or let go. It may just be somebody who keeps trying to pop up in your energy. He may be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but it just feels like someone who just keeps trying to pop up in your energy. That could be who's also watching you in a sense or keeping tabs on you. They may be getting readings on you also as well. He may say that he's not into, spirituality, but he is. There's a new person coming in. You may be attracting a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, or just is just a man who's very stable. Okay, you may be attracting a man that's very stable here. You woke up with confusion. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah. But you'll be attracting a man who's very stable here. Okay. So yeah, like I said, Sundays, really kind of taking that time to clear your mind. That's why I said that sage, or just really kind of cleansing your home, your room in particular, especially if you're saying you woke up with confusion, your room, you need to cleanse your room. If you have things, because they're showing me something particular under the bed here also as well, you may want to cleanse under your bed. Or just really declutter your room is what I'm picking up on. Because that's your place of rest. And so since you're kind of coming more into your spiritual, you want that to be more decluttered in your room. Because when we go to bed, when we go to rest, we go to the spiritual. You know, we go back to our spirit body. So, and that's where you're getting your downloads. That's where spirit's kind of, you know, working on you in regards to your spiritual sense. So, you know, taking some time to kind of declutter your room, and cleansing your room also as well. Because you may be a dreamer also as well. You may get dreams. You may have been kind of blocked off of your dreams. But yeah, something about your room is very particular here, okay? What else here for golden? 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Yeah, something particular about your room, all right? 3 of Swords. This could have been somebody who you was dealing with in a home. You may have had somebody that lived with you, or you lived with somebody, or whatever the case may be. They may have energetic residue there. If there's some things that they may have gave you in a sense, because I'm seeing something in regards to someone may someone may have like some clothes at your house, like a pair of jeans. Someone has something at your house that you may need to get rid of. They're saying that you know. Okay, this could be an ex or somebody that you may have dealt with. Their stuff needs to get out of your house. It's their energy. Their stuff needs to get out of your house. Could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. This is a time for Hermit also as well. This is a time for you to go within. Take some time for you to go within, because your spiritual enlightenment is heightening. Your discernment is heightening also as well. All right. What else here for golden? Messages for golden at this time. They're showing me the yin and yang energy. So this is something about balancing your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy. They're telling me something about your masculine energy is overpowering your divine feminine. This is also what I'm picking up on with this 7 of Pentacles. You kind of, it kind of feels like you kind of worked a lot. Like you always been like the bread provider, or like the worker, the hard worker. It's just like, it feels like it's hard for you just to kind of be in your feminine energy. And I understand this to a T. So what they're trying to do is get you more balance with your feminine right now. That's why I said you're going to attract somebody who is very stable. You could be attracting the earth sign, because they're going to be completely different from the people that you may have dealt with before that weren't providers. They was acting like they was providers, but they wasn't providers. So you'll be attracting somebody who actually wants to take care of you in a sense. So you can actually rest in your feminine, so you don't have to feel like you have to work so hard. Because it's like, it's contradicting when you feel like you want to be soft and in your energy and in that receiving and being, you know, attracting, you know, with your feminine energy. But it's like, when you feel like you got to do everything, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like you can't really rest in it, you know? And I understand that to a T so much. So, other ways that you can find yourself catering or nourishing that feminine energy within you. There's something surrounding relationships with women also as well, as what I'm hearing. So you may have not had the best of relationships with women, kind of jealousy, envy type of energy also is what I'm picking up on. And beauty. Okay, so some people may have been very jealous of like the beauty or the way you carry yourself. And something is significant about the mother wound. So you may not have had a very emotional, available mother, okay, is what I'm picking up on. Very kind of like physical type of things, you know, or you had a roof over your head type of, you know, but not necessarily emotionally available. Okay, yeah, education. All right. Getting into the flow. All right. Also, as well, like I said, so you may want to do some stretches. This is what's going to help that feminine energy if you don't do it already. So getting into flow energy. This, like I said, Sunday is very significant. They keep bringing me back to Sunday. So you may want to take some time to do meditations or flowing, yoga or stretching, but really kind of getting that Kundalini energy kind of working out for you. Okay. 333 is significant. 111 and 222 is significant also as well. Just one more here from this deck. Duality. Okay, that feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so balancing out that energy right now at this time. You could have a hand tattoo or something maybe significant about a hand tattoo. Love is on the rise here also as well. Just love in general. So really pouring into yourself and how you receive love. Okay, because what I'm picking up on with this emotion, it's like you want love, but it's like it's hard for you to receive that love. So when it comes to that off balance of the feminine energy, the feminine is able to receive. So you may be kind of struggling with receiving. Like for instance, say people give you a compliment and it's like, you don't really know how to take the compliment, or say people kind of like to give you gifts, or, oh, I'm gonna pay for it, I'll pay for you, and it's like, oh no, I got it. It's like, let someone pay for you, okay? Or let someone do what they want to do for you, okay? That's that masculine energy. I understand it so well. I trust you, I do. All right, what else here for golden? 1111 is significant. 1212 is significant. Messages for golden. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Okay. So you may want to take some time thinking about the expectations that you feel is kind of impossible to meet at this time. It says here, you are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul and is accompanied by trust. Okay, so trust and peace. So you may want to do some shadow work surrounding what makes my life peaceful, or what makes me in a peaceful mindset. What brings me peace. What am I grateful for? May have a gratitude journal, writing out what your gratitude or you're grateful for. And also, what are the areas that I do not trust people with? Okay, so, what exactly, makes you feel as if you can't trust certain people, or, write a list of the things that makes things kind of feel kind of untrustworthy in a sense. Like, for instance, someone who doesn't show up, do what they say they're going to do, someone who doesn't, like to be held accountable, I can't trust those type of people, someone who doesn't like to look at themselves, if I'm telling them certain things, the flaws that I see, I don't trust that, just whatever it is that you can't necessarily trust, write those things down. All right, I'm gonna get you an Egyptian one, since I was picking up on past life Egyptian. Golden. All right, it says alchemal force. Okay, alchemy. All right, you are a true alchemist here. All right, so it's like you're transforming certain energy within you at this time, and also seeing how you can transmute the energy that you are, like you said, that confusion. How can you transmute that energy? So taking some time to yourself of how you can transmute it, and ways of transmuting that is, if you're waking up with confusion, or you have a little bit of confusion, it's like, okay, so that means that I need to cleanse and I need to clear certain things. So do your cleansing work, clean your house, or cleanse your home with Palo Santo, or sage, or dragon's blood, or incense, or whatever the case may be. Go to the water, or whatever the case may be that feels good for you, that you can cleanse that confusion up. Because sometimes with that confusion can be you just need to pull back and take some time to yourself. Because that's one thing that I've noticed also as well with spirituality, is sometimes we think it may be outwards, but it's inwards also as well. Okay, yeah, wisdom, and wisdom comes within. Okay, you're being poured ancient wisdom at this time. All right, last card here for golden. Last card here for golden. They told me to pull a clarity message too, so I'll pull a clarity message. One here for golden. Perspective. All right, dragonflies can be significant for you, or air spirits in general can be significant for you. Be flexible and willing to change direction if needed to get a broader view of things. Okay, so flexibility is very significant. All right, seeing things from a higher perspective. That's why that wisdom came out. So that has a lot to do with you going within. Like I said, when you don't have the answer, go within and take time. The answer may not come right when you want it to come. It's going to come when it's supposed to come. Okay, so that's very. You may want to see things from a higher perspective. Okay. One more here for golden. But heavy on balancing the feminine energy is what I'm picking up on. So that may be your focus, is feminine energy. How can you romanticize your life for yourself at this time? How can you be more softer in areas for yourself? How can you forgive yourself in certain areas that you may kind of struggle with in regards to being so hard on yourself? Okay, you're not perfect. You don't have to be perfect also, as well, as what I'm picking up on. All right, commitment to the journey here. Okay, it says here, with determination, go all in for long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. So think long term now, okay? Think long term, think short term, but also think what brings in longevity for me. You know, like I said, what is it that, you know, is for my foundation stability, or, you know, what is it that, you know, is going to last in a sense here, instead of just kind of like short relationships, short, just not meaningful situations. Okay. So yeah, throat chakra may be significant also as well. You may want to kind of speak up on what you actually truly want as well. Here is what I'm picking up on. So it's like, you know, for instance, if somebody asks you, you know, what do you desire? What do you want? And it's like, nah, you know, I kind of want this. I kind of want that. But deep down back in your mind, you know, you have a list of things that you really, truly want. But it's like, let me just not say all of it. You know, let me just not say what all I need to say, because I don't want to scare them off. No, say it. Okay. Say it. All right. Say it loud and proud. All right. Is what I'm picking up on. But that's all the messages I have for you. So stop dimming your lights, all right? Okay. You're you know, your name is golden on here, so clearly you got some golden energy. All right, so step into that energy. All right, so solar plexus could be significant, working on that solar plexus, that willpower, that courage, that confidence energy. Okay. I'm picking up more towards May. It may really be shifting for you towards May. And that's all I got for you, lady. You're welcome. I send back all of Golden's energy, cleansed and purified and amplified to her highest light, Ashe. I command back all of my energy, cleansed and purified and amplified to my highest light, Ashe. All right. I'm going to check and see if anyone else sent for their reading. If not, the personals, I may have to take some time next week. So I may not have some openings for next week, but if you want to get a personal while I'm on live, no one is in line right now, so $22.22. I will give you until 12. No one is in line right now, so $22.22. I will give you until 12 o'clock. If you want to get a reading. Thank you, beautifully divine. Actually, I'm going to give you till 11:55. So if you want to get a personal for $22.22, I got you until 11:55, or else I'm going to get off of here. I've been on here for a while. Actually, you know what? Spirit is saying to do just a couple of free card pulls. Ashe. They're saying to make it specific. So if you can guess the color that I have in my head right now, I'll give you a free card pull. All right, so guess the color that I have in my head and you'll get a free card pull. Just a clarity message for you. So. I'll let you know if I see the color. All right, Golden, here, I'll give you the message, a card, even though you just pulled, okay, or I just got done with your, what's the name? No illusions, okay? No illusions, Golden. We were just talking about this. So fantasy land, all right, get out of that fantasy land energy, okay? Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page, okay? All right, I have a number between 1 and 10. So whoever picks the number between 1 and 10 will get the free card pull. That's funny because 7 was my first pick and I was like, nah, let me not. Your intuition is being tested right now, Golden. Number between 1 and 10, y'all. Yes, it's 3. Okay. Emerging Dawn, enjoy the journey. Spirit's saying to pull one more card for you. But enjoy the journey at this time. You may be kind of feeling a little bit as if, you know, things is taking its time. But the reason why it's taking time is because it's supposed to. It says embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and blessings along the way. Also open yourself up to opportunities. Sunsets could be very significant for you. It says here, wish granted also as well. So the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. All right. It's in your highest good. So, you know, enjoy the journey of the fact of the things that are releasing at this time and what's being brought into your life at this time. Okay. Heavy on the things that are being released. You may kind of not be as happy as the things that you may have felt that are a loss. But Spirit's saying this is for your best good here. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'll go ahead and do 3 more people. So just drop a yellow heart in the chat if you want to get a free card pull. I'm only going to do 3. You're welcome.
You could keep daydreaming about McDonald's, or you could order delivery and meet.
Drop a yellow heart if you want a free card pull in the chat. I'm only going to do 3 people and I'm going to get up off of here. All right. Angelic Goddess. Messages for Angelic Goddess here. Messages for Angelic Goddess.
World's best cat litter, the world's best cat.
Pathfinder, trust your path also as well for you, okay? So you may be trying to find your way, you know, you may be kind of navigating the things that you are, the direction that you're wanting to go, okay? You're getting signs is what I'm picking up on, okay? It says here, trust your inner compass to eliminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So this could have something to do with your love life and also to do with, you know, the way you make money also as well. Something is significant about February for you. Also as well here. Pay attention to the signs, heavy on the signs here. Okay, so you may want to take some time to really kind of focus is what I'm picking up on. So you may have like ADD, ADHD type of energy also as well. Okay, to where your focus has been kind of you haven't been able to focus, so that has something to do with like your mind being scattered. So take some time to clear your mind here is what I'm picking up on. One more. You have court in February. Wow. Compassion. Okay. Compassion here also as well. It says here, compassion is the warmth of the soul. Give it to yourself and others. Okay. So be more in your heart also as well. You'll receive what you need if you stay in your heart here. Okay. Love also as well is on the bottom of the deck here. So love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Birds could be very significant. A blue jay in particular could be significant. You may be getting protected at this time. Okay. Unlock your heart also as well. Okay. Bitterness, release bitterness is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Bright day. Message for bright day. Message for bright day here. Bright day, you may be thinking a little bit small. There may be a need for you to think a little bit bigger here. You're welcome. There may be a need for you to think a little bit bigger here, bright day. Okay, you may be playing yourself small here also as well. Spirit wants you to think bigger. All right. Open to receive. Yeah, exactly. Think bigger. Okay, open yourself up to bigger and brighter things. All right, also as well here. Okay. Messages for bright day. Awareness. All right, open is what I'm hearing. So your awareness may be heightening at this time. Your third eye may be opening and activating also as well. Butterflies could be significant for you. Green chakra. Okay, so work on the heart chakra, opening yourself up to more things here. Okay, don't close yourself off. Communication could be very significant. Use your voice. Okay, communicate the things that you know that you actually truly want and desire. Don't hold yourself back from the things that you need to communicate for. Okay. All right, one more. Okay, we did angelic and bright day. One more. All right, put a yellow heart in the chat if you want a free message here, free card pull. One more. I'm taking one more person. All right, Shyla. The movie Cinderella is significant for you. For a plain country pumpkin to become a golden carriage, impossible. There's something that you may think is impossible at this time, but it's absolutely achievable. Family is very significant. Some people aren't really too happy about the brightness that you have. Okay, so pay attention to certain family members, in particular certain women. Okay, that may be around you. Cousins is what I'm picking up on. Message for Shyla. Yeah, creating a new identity. Okay. So, you're in this making energy. So you're in that energy of creating this new identity for yourself. And like I said, that impossible energy for a plain country pumpkin to become a golden carriage. So it's kind of one of those things to where simplicity moving to something that's more extravagant in a sense. So it's whatever it is that has been simple can be, nourished into more of a bigger picture. Okay. So it's kind of like the small steps leading up to the big bang and type of energy. So, these small things that you increment into your life to what you're wanting to do for yourself is going to, expand here in a sense, kind of like putting a little seed in a plant, you know what I'm saying? And planting a little seed and it sprouts to, abundance of growth here. Okay. So those little seeds that you're planting, they will be sprouting. All right. Even if you think that it's not working, it will work. All right. One more here for Shyla. Courage. All right. Spread your wings and fly. All right. Birds can be very significant. Take that courage that lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. All right. Ashe. Divinity. All right. Divinity flows through you at this time. Like I said, someone may not be too happy about the light that you have. Spiritually. In a spiritual sense. All right. good messages for today, y'all. Take care of yourself on this soulful Sunday. All right. Nourish your mind, nourish your body, nourish your spirit. Prepare yourself to get ready for those work days, for those that have to go to work to a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Start your week out, start your mornings off, great in a sense, so that you can have a better day throughout the day. And yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love Sundays. Sundays are the most soulful messages that I get. I love it. But I am about to go ahead and get off of here. I need to wash my hair. Some of you may need to wash your hair soon, okay? Like I said, some of you that may have been going through crown chakra activations or, a lot of mental fog, cleanse your hair, okay? Cleanse your hair, wash your hair. All right. Bye, y'all. Take care.